2.
Hey, we are live. Hey, everybody.
Is that how we're doing it on this Friday night?
That's right. I
We've done
I
it.
said a handful of seconds. You know.
It was
Welcome to the Trump
Sans.
Roundtable. We'll be chatting tonight about policies.
About policies, yeah. So hey, we're gonna be the policies of this dungeon is our current focus, but we have. I was about to get interrupted, but I think not quite yet. Okay, so we have some wonderful guest players with us tonight here at High Shelf Gaming. Rich, of course, is running our crazy dungeon tonight.
God help us.
Thank you, Rich, for putting this together.
We'll see how you feel afterwards.
Right.
By the way, Dave, one of the great players tonight is going to be up for a little secret prize at the end of the stream.
Oh, wow.
So
hey,
we'll
Larry's
see how
in the house.
there's a little giveaway.
Lyro.
What up, Larry?
Dude, so Larry, I am playing as Grand Archon
Heather.
Lenny the Resolute, so I'm playing as you in this dungeon. I hope that's okay with you, Larry. So far, you're the lone survivor of the original crew, so I feel like I'm
Not
on brand.
for long. I brought my special drink of tears of characters that have died in my dungeons. It's getting very low, so I need to add some more tears into this. So I have a few drinks.
Good. Yeah. So also tonight we have Andy, Nefarious Obituary. Welcome, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Happy to be back.
Are you making
Well-
your second character now? Is that what you're doing?
I already have a second character. I did prep one at the end of last session. I was the second to last to die, so
Okay.
I had some time before we wrapped up
Okay.
to make a second character.
You know,
Good.
this is a really good question. I don't play 5e, and whenever I've been playing, or what's the new one? Is 5e the new one?
5e is the
Yeah.
one that is
Okay.
current. The current one
So-
is 5e.
When I play it, I show up to games and I do pre-gen characters like at conventions and stuff, so I have a great time. But I don't make characters. I mean, Andy, bro, you made that character like at the end of our last Twitch stream. I mean, how fast?
This, I will say, OD&D, I could probably crank one out in 2 minutes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Dog's
Now-
face.
So we took
This
30
is-
as a group. But then
Once you know what
Five-
you're doing, you just
yeah,
Five-
what
yeah,
about 5e?
5e, I think it would probably take me, and I actually have a good scope for this because I just helped my sister make a character. Very simple. I think I've got that one down to 4 to 5 minutes. If I
Andy's the
have a
speed-
concept already.
The speed builder, man. That's great.
well with
Yeah,
the
that's-
with the power of D&D Beyond, you just open it up, you click a
you
level,
press
and then you
random.
click random, and then you just have a character.
Yeah,
That's
there
great.
you go. There you go.
But-
There you
They
go.
just make
But if
Then-
you
Yeah.
Ethan,
yeah.
don't make me have to like John Henry my way up against D&D Beyond. I will go toe to toe with the computer.
Hey, Jenkins!
I'm sure you would.
Oh my god.
Man.
And also joining us tonight is Dom Henderson from Jabroni TV as
Hello.
well. Thank you, Dom, for
Dom.
joining us.
Likewise, thank you for having me.
Are you so last session we left you for dead in a room with some robber flies.
You did do that, yes.
I did
recall.
that. My character did
Yeah,
that.
you did. No, yes, your character did that, not you.
Correct.
Different
Yeah, my
people,
character, yeah. Oops. Not that it was a mistake, but now I have to live with that. Are you making
I don't
a new
regret
character?
it, but I certainly have to live with it.
I made a new character. I remember that was a thing that happened a few hours ago, and made a character. And suffice it to say, I think I might not be quite as familiar with the system as Andy is because it took me slightly more than 2 minutes. But I've done it now.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
bit.
You roll your stats, you make one decision, and then you go.
Yeah, of course. You don't like spend ages scrolling through the thing, being like, "Where did it say about this again? Oh, wait, hang on," and scroll all the way back down to like another 30 pages to go find it, and then
Yeah. The book layout in the original days was very unhelpful to getting
It's
characters
not
made.
ideal.
they did lay things out.
They are on pages. Yes,
They are on paper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Speaking of, I heard that there are actually websites now that will help you build Pathfinder 2nd Edition characters, unlike when the game first came out. So We should
So
probably
it's
play it.
playable now.
Okay.
It's playable
All right.
now. It's
If there's a
playable now.
website that'll help me make a
There-
character and go through those umpteen
There's
billion
like a
decisions.
couple. There's like a
I
couple.
was
Yeah.
gonna say, there's a good number of I think they're JavaScript setups that will run. They'll do a 3rd edition character, a Pathfinder character for you, whatever you need. There's a
Oh,
bunch out
beautiful.
there.
Now, all right. Now the doors are wide open. We can play whatever we want to play.
That's
Okay,
right.
so big question. We were interviewing The Witcher, The Sun, Cyberpunk.
Cody Pondsmith.
There we go. We were interviewing Cody Pondsmith, and he was talking about his wife is like this super min-maxer in Pathfinder.
Right.
2nd edition, and I have no idea about Pathfinder, and it was like all these character classes and all this craziness. What's an average Pathfinder character roll up?
I mean, for me, like 2 hours the first time I tried.
What?
But that was just me trying to scroll through a PDF
right.
that wasn't hyperlinked
Yeah. If you go to their
and pick 5,000 feats.
if you go to their website and if you go through the website and pick like from the SRD all the archetypes and all that kind of stuff, you could spend forever researching all the archetypes before you make your decision. But if you kind of know what you're going for, then it would be pretty quick, I would think.
I feel like I should probably weigh in on this one again to say that a Pathfinder style character, which Pathfinder is, for those unfamiliar, equivalent of, allow me to make a comparison to something else people are unfamiliar with, D&D 3.5. They're approximately the same level, so a Pathfinder character, if you have a concept, is probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you do not have a concept, it's probably closer to 30, just because you then have to choose. I believe Pathfinder still used prestige classes, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, original did. I don't think that 2 does.
They probably.
So did how did armor
the new
class
version-
stack in Pathfinder there, Dave?
Pathfinder, armor class was the
I'm
same.
teasing.
Yeah,
That was a
'cause
Discord
my
conversation.
my whole Twitter. Yeah, but Pathfinder 2 is wild. You don't just pick like your heritage. You pick like your heritage and then like 3 or 4 feats out of a list of 10.
Yeah.
And then like, you got your class, and then you got class feats, and then it's like background. I don't know. There's like 1,000
Yeah,
things
then
you gotta
background
pick.
feat. Yeah, and then all those. Okay, so the thing that got me is that in the book,
This has turned
and
into a podcast, Dave, about character creation.
we'll get off of this, but the thing that got me is that they
So
don't have
we're
the
just
feet
chatting.
separated.
No,
They're not separated into lists. It's alphabetical straight down.
There's one mammoth list of all the things. And you're
Background, class, ancestry, everything. It's just one list, alphabetical, and you just got it. Just good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Good. If you got a PDF, forget it.
Good luck.
Forget it.
Yeah. It was I could see where they're going with it, but the the process of doing the research so that you don't make a dumb character is so onerous in Pathfinder 2.
That's right.
Oh yeah, so
we're
okay,
here to
now,
play OD.
I hate to bring this up.
Wait.
Larry brought up making
Hey.
a Hackmaster
Rich,
character.
do you have like a
What?
niece or a nephew?
I do.
Uncle Rich is the dungeon master. Who's
Oh, that's my nephew Ty.
Hey, what's up?
We were
nephew
just
Ty?
talking about you, Ty, off camera. He is the one that has a new Xbox and has joined the console world.
Yes.
Because Ethan was debating about raffling off his PS5 tonight.
I was not. I was not.
It was,
He
a,
was
it was a big
whatsoever.
discussion. We were like,
around.
dude,
It
don't
was-
do it. Don't do it. But if you got to do it, hey, this is the place. But don't do it.
I'm not gonna let you all, what is the opposite of assassinating my character? Because that makes me sound extremely generous, which I am not quite that generous. I will give my bone marrow, but I will not give a PlayStation 5.
Ty, would you like to enter a contest for a PlayStation 5?
Do not lie to this child.
You're gonna make 9-year-olds
You can't let
cry?
Ty down, Ethan.
All right, well, add him to the list of people I've let down.
Now that I know a young person's watching, there's so many jokes I can make I have to hold off on.
It's okay. It's okay. Folks, we are here to stay on Twitch. Please don't get us banned. All right. Rich, take us into this dungeon.
Okay. As the door closes.
Oh,
you
God.
hear- and you hear the robber flies buzzing around that are still alive inside of this room. Your team is all pushed up against the door, holding it closed. But while you're doing that, 2 new members No, I shouldn't say members. This may turn into a murder hobo event. 2 new people turn the corner to introduce themselves. And this might be a good moment for everybody to take a minute and introduce their character and what they're doing in the dungeon today.
Go on.
Besides dying.
Should we start
I think we're starting with Dom.
All right, with that hat, yeah, I agree.
Okay. So my character is Swordmaster Palladir the Friendly, who is in this dungeon to help people out.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Halfling, with a short sword and a sling.
He's a nice guy.
Swordmaster Palladir the Friendly.
And Swordmaster Palladir the Friendly just has an enchantment bonus from that hat for an extra 2 hit points.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna get us all killed, I can tell.
Well, no, he's so friendly, he's gonna really help us out.
Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. So yeah, you both jumped over that pit trap that has the skeletons rattling around down inside, right? Because we still left those in there, right?
Yeah.
Andy, tell us about... I'm sorry, Dom. Was there more to tell us about your character?
Oh, no, I was just saying that we'd probably left the door covering that thing from last time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We have that one big door that we laid.
We have the door. Yeah, the door and then the rope to make up for like the extra space because the door wasn't quite as tall as the pit. What an adventure.
I don't have a hat, so I guess the hood is going up for this one.
No hit point bonus.
Oh.
Hit point penalty. And I am playing Blade Master Galadir the Vengeful.
Yes.
Who is here to hurt people.
The yin and the yang.
Oh my god. Swordmaster and Blade Master, friendly and vengeful. This is gonna go really well.
It's gonna go so well. I think oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm an elf, for clarification.
Oh, okay.
Who's vengeful?
Okay.
I'm a level 3 elf.
Someone's an angry elf.
Yeah, yeah. Because, elves can hold a grudge for, like, way longer than you've been alive. That is the one thing about elves in D&D is they live for, like, hundreds and hundreds of years. And it's like, humans are long gone. And that elf still remembers.
What? I'm taking back my DM statement. Andy gets a hit point for great hair.
I love it.
Great hair.
That works.
Perfect.
I will take it. Most of my hit points have come from free hit points.
Yes.
Well, I think these two lovely fellows come around the corner and see, well, at least they see Fast Fingers Felix, kind of leaning against the door, with the flies behind it, just kind of leaning.
I was gonna say,
and then he just kind of looks over at I can't remember, looks over at Lenny, and is like, I mean, they seem fine.
Yeah, Grand Archon Lenny the Resolute. He's also holding his back against this door, like straight leg, just trying to keep it from opening, and looks at these two as they come around the corner and says, I got no issues with you. Will you two help us keep this door shut?
Of course. Hello. I was going to say, do you want help with this door?
We really need we need to bar it somehow. There's some really angry flies on the other side
There's just the sound of Todrick on the other side. Chaps, the door seems to be a little stuck. I'm okay. The flies haven't got me yet. If we just open the door, I should be fine.
I have 1 hit point left, guys. Help, the door's stuck.
So the thing about
And
robber
all of a
flies is they take on
all
the voice of their
noise-
last victim. It's freaking wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
All
sure.
noise from the other side of the door stops. As you mourn the death of a friend.
Yeah,
No.
I'll pull out my silver. One of you gifted me this silver holy symbol for my god. I think
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, I think that was Andy.
I think it was Andy. And I'll say a prayer for for the fallen.
F's in chat.
Yeah.
Very pious. Very pious.
Yeah, you see the shimmering torchlight bounce off my many thick ass rings of rare gems. They're so big I can't even hold my fingers together. I just always have this like claw hand because I can't even bring them together. They're like always spread because of how big these emeralds are.
And Lenny, you're a cleric, correct?
I am a cleric. That is my class.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, +2 hit points off in chat for Heather. She was the first one to drop an F in chat. So Heather, +2 for you.
We all turn around and immediately kill Heather, who only has 2 hit points.
That'd be bad. I think that happened in one of our games.
Oh no.
Pretty much. But I mean, alternatively, if you all wanted to help us finish those bad boys off, we could move forward. But
I'd be happy to help you with that.
Maybe there's another route we could take. I don't have a good means of dealing with robber flies. What do you all think?
I mean,
Should we go through this door or find some other path?
I think I can step up and put my 5-foot pole and use it to wedge, since the 10-foot would be too long. So I'll pull out the 5-foot
This is a
pole
very small hallway.
and use it to wedge the door closed.
Fantastic idea.
all right.
And then I turn around and walk away towards another doorway. I guess since we've come all this way, we would know that there was a second doorway.
Like
Let me grab one. Yes.
There's a couple. There's like that one, and then there's this door that we haven't looked in over here.
There's like a bunch of water coming from underneath that door.
Oh
Waterfall.
yeah, that's right.
This one.
Wow, you guys remembered. I'm really impressed.
Oh, dude,
I
no,
didn't.
I don't muck around in a Wisniewski dungeon. No,
I'm telling
I
you.
do. I most certainly do.
You guys saw that water running out from under the door and were like, out of here.
no,
Deuces, gone.
Don't need it. And then
So
there's this room up here with like a fountain-y type thing we didn't really look at, and then there's another hallway over here.
I'm tempted to say this first one because it's the closest.
That works for me.
All right, your party makes it down this hallway. You're kind of in this position.
Hmm.
As you look down the hallway, oh, I need to turn on the right thing for roll 20. Hold on, folks. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
You see the hallway turns at the
Ooh.
end.
Hmm.
10-foot poles. Now that we're in new territory, 10-foot pole, checking.
Yep,
checking ahead.
We're tapping with the 10-foot pole. I think Galadier is strong enough to wield 3 10-foot poles. And it's double taps with the 10-foot pole, and then the additional one is strapped in like a lance formation. And that 10-foot pole has a hand mirror on the end.
Yes!
So I'm gonna tap my way down and
Hand
use the hand mirror one to look around the corner
From 10 feet back. I was like,
from 10 feet back.
if there's somebody there ready to stab me, they're gonna be whiffing because I'm not even there.
That's right.
And I'm not
you're-
gonna get there for 5 minutes.
Blade
As you're
Master
tapping down the hallway,
Vladimir the Vengeful has survived many centuries because of such tactics.
This is
See,
kind of
what you
reasons why
do-
Galadir doesn't have any 10-foot poles is because Galadir has them, and so we don't need.
That's
Galadir
right.
doesn't need any.
See, what you do is you get like a life-size mirror, right? And you angle it in such a way that when it goes around the corner, it just looks like you're fully walking around the corner, but it's just a mirror. And so then they stab you and you miss. It's great. That'd fool anybody, I
It's
think.
one of those big antique mirrors that on like wheels, you know, and like casters, and you're just like pushing it down the hallway with your 10-foot poles.
I totally think of Samurai Champloo, where those guys held the mirror for the. I don't know if you remember that episode.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I do.
Yeah,
I
that
do.
was good.
Yeah, it's solid.
That dude needs to make more shows.
Yeah,
Bebop
wish.
and then Champloo. Those were like 2 of the best shows ever made, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Live motion or live action Cowboy Bebop's coming.
that.
So we shall
I
see
am-
how
yeah.
bad it is.
Yeah.
yeah. At best, I'm thinking mediocre. At best, okay. At best, it'll be okay. I just don't know. I just can't trust. Can't trust.
They mess it all up. As you turn the corner with your mirror contraption, you notice that the hallway ends at a doorway, and the door, of course, is closed.
Tap the door with the poles, and then, if nothing explodes, call the thief forward to take a look.
All the bad people in the room now know you're there.
Bingo.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry. Oops.
Yeah, you locked.
Expect nothing.
You tap the door. Nothing. No noise. No anything. Just you hear it echoing throughout the hallway.
Edward Paul.
I really wish I had some fingerless gloves for this character, but I've never quite stooped to the level of purchasing fingerless gloves.
Just don't do it. Just don't.
Gloves.
It's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
That has a bad spot in my life, and just don't ever do it.
You don't know what that just did.
It's like instant recall. I'm reliving some really bad party scenes, dude.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rich.
Yeah.
Ethan, you could totally tell people you're a driver. Just wear them.
Stop it.
Not just your Kelly laugh.
Yes.
I see I've struck a nerve.
You got the whole house. The whole house is lit up right now.
I will.
You're hiding behind your microphone, you fucking ninny.
Okay, are you checking the door for traps?
I'm gonna roll my fine traps under my thief skills, my D100. That is a 17.
Did you pull out gloves from your pack to do this?
Hold on. I just gotta say real quick, this guy that we're talking about, I have to just speak this into the ether. Thank you, dude. You have given us so many funny moments at your expense, and that is a terrible thing. But thank you for existing in the moments of my life that you did, because you've given me so much content, so many laughs.
Oh my god. There's layers to that, I think.
Yeah, I know, it's bad. Most of them are unhealthy. I'm so sorry, universe.
Oh, okay. Did you put your gloves on before you did this work?
I put on my fast fingerless gloves.
Okay.
Because my fingers are too fast for gloves.
What's your roll?
So I rolled a 17, and it looks like level 3 find traps is a 20. So I think I did it.
You did it. You totally did it. And it was going to be an autosave because you slipped those gloves on. And they just felt good when you put them on. You just felt some energy that was just, fast and furious pulling through you, right? You just felt some energy. And as you mess with the door, you notice that the handle has a little bit of a pin trap to it.
Uh-huh.
So anybody that would put their hand on there would get a little jab of something. Now, that's your information. Do you decide to share that with the team?
I'm going to say, there's a trap on the door. I can save us, but I'm going to need a little, it's squeaky. You see the door needs a little grease, I think. So, if anybody can help me out with that, I could find the proper motivation and mind space to save us from
absolutely. Knowing that the handle has a trap on it, I will step forward. I will motion as if to pull out my coin purse, and instead I'm going to roundhouse kick the door open.
Oh, sounds like we need a strength check, my friend. This could work out totally.
I just want to reposition Grand Archon Lenny the rest. He's peeking around this corner. I'm not standing at the end of this hallway when this roundhouse kick occurs.
It's an area of effect. You're in trouble. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't want it.
I need to. Is this something where I need to roll under my score? If I remember.
Yes,
correctly?
you want to roll under your strength.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my spider dice for this one.
Ooh.
And I rolled I rolled a 2, so very much under my strength score of
Holy
16.
shnikes. This wasn't just Lenny, you actually saw this start to wind up and you put the mirror down and you looked around and you started to come closer because you saw this beautiful, like little spin, and then a foot make contact with a door and blows it off the hinges. It not only, oh, let's roll for that. The little dart just shoots off of the handle and embeds itself right into the side of the wall. The door falls down. Yeah, well, it could have been a chance.
I thought you were about to say right in the side of somebody's face or something.
I was checking. The die roll was very low, so you guys were safe. And the door just busts off the hinges, and you guys now can see into the space that's here in front of you.
All right, yeah,
I should point out.
Astonishment.
Yes, I am an elf in full plate armor, so that was like
an Anderson Silva high kick.
Yeah.
You knocked him down.
Anderson
So
Silva.
doors broke open. Yeah, I know I'm dated. I don't watch enough MMA nowadays.
I love it, dude. Keep going.
So boom, boom, boom. Let me reveal. You guys kind of walk in to take a look at what's going on in this area. And as you peer through the doorway, because I know all of you are cautious and not just jumping right into the room, you notice this room is regaled in all the splendor kobolds could do. The walls are made with terrible scenes of violence. They're also adorned with scenes of mining and, kobolds holding giant gems above their heads. It is just it's a beautiful reception room. You must be on the hunt to find the king's quarters. Oh, festooned might be a great word to use there. Thank you, chat. Chat will get to help vote on the winner at the end of today's episode.
I didn't know we were competing to win something.
Yeah, well, someone wins, but you'll see.
That's the way Dungeons and Dragons works. Is somebody wins,
That's right.
Somebody wins.
And if you don't win, then you lose.
That's right. You're not first
And
to
you
last.
should feel bad. And you should feel bad about it as well. You should feel very, very bad about it that you lost.
Well, you shouldn't feel bad. Your character should feel bad.
That's right.
We're separating the player from the character.
Oh, so I didn't know our characters were also former gifted children.
The X-Men.
If you're a Dungeons and Dragons adventurer, are you not always a former gifted child?
I suppose so. I mean, really?
Oh my god.
Okay, you guys make your way in the room. You basically see that it's a reception hall. And, you made a boat ton of noise coming into this space. As you do that, you see coming out of this open doorway right here, two robber flies swarming in on you.
No.
At this point, you get first attack on Rich and Ty.
I want to hide it. Can I roll to hide in shadows?
Yes, you can.
That's also a 20, I think. All right,
can I do that as well? That's the thing that halflings can do.
Okay, all zeros is bad, right?
Well, that would be
good. That'd be 100. That's 100, isn't it?
Yeah, that'd be 100.
So that's not. So that didn't
So
work out.
Felix starts to dive for a corner,
close.
and he forgets that there's a torchlight just pointed right over in that area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just didn't work out for you.
Didn't work out. Yeah, it was so close.
2 to do that.
Andy, with the beautiful hair, what are you doing?
I will probably say, well, let's see. I did speed up my spell picking process, my character creation process by choosing just basic at spells.
Good.
I was tempted to just prepare Magic Missile 3 times.
Wouldn't have been a bad move. By any means.
I only
That's a lot of
prepared
free
Magic
damage.
Missile. I only prepared Magic Missile twice, so I am going to use Magic Missile.
Do it.
Let's see.
Would you like to shoot Rich, or would you like to shoot Ty?
Well, I know we are not the same as our characters, so I probably shouldn't shoot Rich, but I might shoot Rich the robber fly.
Yes, definitely.
So it deals 1d6 plus 1 points of damage.
God, so good.
Automatically hits.
Yep.
for every 5 levels of experience. That is not me.
No.
So, but it almost doesn't matter because that's a 6 plus a 1, so that's 7.
Which blows out of the sky. If you ever wondered what the insides of a robber fly look like, wonder no more, because you've just seen them spray all over the floor. And I promise not to rhyme all the time during this adventure, but that kind of worked out just where it was right then. So Rich is
I
dead.
might have said it worked out just fine, but go on.
This feels like it's going to be a Reddit thread where everybody starts rhyming off the other person.
No, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad.
It's just.
I hope it doesn't. I'll put that out. I'll put that out there.
I'll try and hit the other robber fly with a sling before leaving this room.
Ty is buzzing and moving. He's kind of coming in to take you out, and your slingshot rings out at him. How'd you do?
I hit the button to roll.
Oh, well, I gotta look in the game. Boop.
Well,
Nope, that's strength check.
No, that's somebody else's strength check. Hold on a second. Let me do this one more time.
Okay. I gotta look up robber flies.
Nope.
Oh, there they are.
Nope. Okay. Sorry, Rich. I'll have to. Oh, here. Maybe this one. Nope. Okay. I'll just do it. I'll just do it old school. I'll do it old school.
Yep.
Oh, that's an 11 on the die, and I think no bonus from Dex. So I think I don't hit at all.
What armor class did you hit? We're using Thaco tonight, everybody. So
Yeah,
as he
right.
rolls a die, he has to go to a special chart to see what armor class that could hit.
That goes wacko. Lordy.
Yeah, I don't think I hit because I only got an 11 on the die. I think I hit like a Thaco, like 5 or 6.
9.
Oh yeah, 9.
10.
So
Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10. And then 11. So that might be AC 7.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, AC 7. You were super close. Your sling just goes right by Ty's wings.
All right, yeah. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna leave the room.
Now all the pressure is on Swordmaster Paladar the Friendly with his
Swordmaster.
great chapeau.
Oh, I like it.
so
It's very cultural. Chapeau. I like that.
Swordmaster Paladin the Friendly, despite the name, will use a sling and sling a rocket at Ty the Robberfly, and not lose his hat.
You're not losing that.
It almost looks like it's green screen, bro. It almost looks like it's not really in the picture with you, but like
it's got the
overlay.
angle at it.
Yeah.
And I rolled like a 9, so nope.
No, that would be a miss too. Ty just
Yeah.
he dodges to the right, he dodges to the left. I mean, he's a fly, dude. He moves in 3 dimensions, and he just comes in for an attack. Now there's 4 of you, so he's just bustling right into this.
Oh
And
shit!
I'm just
I
gonna-
did roll to hide in shadows. I forgot to mention that as we were throwing a thing, because that's.
Did you
I
make
think
it?
Paladins can do. Yes, I got a 2
Oh,
on my
okay.
D6.
Yes.
So that little arrow just kind of, or that little stone or ball or
Yeah.
whatever you were using for your ammunition, just
Stone,
flew
yeah.
out of the darkness. No idea. Ty's not really a totally sentient being. You know, doesn't really get everything that's out there. Now, based on the rest of you, oh, Dave.
Yeah.
The robber fly smells blood in the air. I mean, come on, dude.
All
That's
my
what it
blood is
does.
dry. I don't know.
It
Nobody's-
loves to
The
eat.
problem is
It
it's all
loves
on
to
your
eat things.
hands.
That's
The
all there
problem
is.
is that there's just so much on your hands,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you can't
Yeah,
really.
it's not Pedrick's blood.
I can't wash it.
It doesn't
off.
wash off so easy. Yeah, no.
There's a whole
Covered
play
in
about
blood.
that.
Got some Pontius Pilate energy going on.
Oh, that would be a 16 and a 16. Oh my god, I need to bring up my Thaco chart myself.
There it is. There it is. Bring
Does
up
it
that
hit an
Thaco
AC
chart.
3?
AC
It hits an
3.
AC3.
I have an AC 3.
Oh, that hits.
That sucks.
Dave, I'm just going to release the robber baron stats. That would be a 1d8.
Oh no!
Mm.
Oh no! I have 2 hit
And
points.
you know, I totally
hit
just
points.
busted out. I
Oh, no.
totally just busted out my noble dice.
Yeah, that's good.
That'd be a 7, bro.
That's a
How'd
dead.
you do?
That's a dead cleric. On my way
Oh.
down. On my way down, I'm gonna cast my other spell.
What is it?
Detect magic.
Oh,
Oh fucking die.
Fast Freddy's hands light up as you die.
Yes.
Gloves.
Gloves.
So,
no!
in
No,
honor of
it's
your death,
magic gloves.
we shall have a little bit of dead character tears.
It
And
took us like an hour to have the first death.
Yeah, and then
the first session.
Bam, bam, bam.
Cheers.
Oh no.
So Fast Fingers Felix kind of looks at you. He's like, well, I mean, they tell me my like grandmother was a drow or something. I got these spider fingers.
Ty, your uncle is drinking uncle juice. You're not allowed to drink that. So
you probably could have said nothing and it would have been fine.
Or just words other than that.
Yes.
Uncle
Words
juice.
other than that.
Uncle juice.
You keep saying it. It's not making it better, Rich.
I'm gonna have to introduce that one to my nieces and nephews, all like 20 of them.
No.
It's uncle juice.
It's
So
Uncle Juice.
on the ground is Grand Archon Lenny. And there is a robber fly that is just killing him. He's dead. He dies. Goodbye. Back to the top of the order, Andy.
Well, this one's, it's just gonna have to be a straight up sword slice. Because I'm called Blade Master for a reason.
Yes.
Damn
So I
too.
get a +2, if I remember correctly, attack rolls. So D20 plus my strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a pretty straightforward one. 12 plus 2, 14. Not the best,
Oh, you hit Ty.
but good enough.
Yeah,
So-
robber flies don't have a lot of armor. You got a good smack on Ty. Let's roll that up.
I'm also rolling with the D8s, so I deal a robber fly worth of damage +2. And I'm just gonna roll real good damage today, so that's 5 plus 2, that's a 7.
You slice right through Ty the robber fly, and unfortunately a little bit into your new friend, who's already dead. So you don't feel too bad, but it just kind of went slice,
was-
poop, and it stuck
it was-
into Lenny's body.
Oh no.
That's I'm melding the bloods to show that he was avenged. I'm spilling robber fly blood onto cleric blood. It's symbolic.
That's how that works. I love it.
It just
So
reminded
that-
me of like some crazy Highlander scene. There could only be one, right through. It would be good.
Mhm.
Are y'all gonna take those rings? I mean, like, also, does anybody need a suit of plate armor? Because that shit looks real nice. I mean, just I'll put that out there.
I'm going to put
It
the
big for me,
suit
I'm
of
afraid.
plate armor over top of my plate armor.
Bunk
Bunk
plate armor.
plate armor.
Yes.
I don't know. We could probably get it to fit. I mean, just
I don't
One
think
piece
I
of that.
will. I don't think I would take it. I think I might pick up the mace that I assume he has,
Yep.
not to use, just to hang on
Please.
my belt.
please post all of Lenny's inventory in our chat, please, so that we can divvy this up. And
All right.
look, I know the rings were just for flavor, but Fast Fingers Felix gets them anyway.
Yeah. So Fast Finger Felix
Oh,
gets
absolutely.
gets what is it? 5 ring pop fingers.
Fucking ring pop rings, yeah.
Yeah, tasty and delicious.
Hell yeah. I mean, whatever. Dungeon snacks, man. It's either way.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
GP. That's experience.
That's right.
That's GP, yeah.
GP's experience, baby.
Oh my god.
No matter where it comes from. Did you
It's,
find
it's
it?
so funny. It's so funny because like you're looking at Lenny's hand, and 1 second it's just got rings all over it, and then the next second they're just gone.
Oh my god.
And then you know,
Hang on a second.
Felix's
So Lenny,
Felix's hands are just twitching a bit. Just kind of like, gotta take it,
Nope.
gotta take it.
those robber flies had the experience points of Lenny and Todrick. Tedrick.
Yeah, Lenny, Tedrick,
Cedric.
and didn't they kill?
Didn't they kill James?
Yes.
Okay,
Those
so those
robber
robber flies had
Those
had a
robber
lot of
flies got to
experience.
work. They got to work.
They were like, oh my gosh, my next long rest, I'm going to level up so much. Oh, I finally made something of myself. Dad, are you proud of me? No.
Well, I'm copy and pasting my inventory into the thing.
Ching.
Oh, you did it very well.
Dax, would you like some Uncle Juice?
Very
Aunt
good.
Amy didn't do the thing very well. Whatever the thing was. Bye.
All right, I got my Thaco chart ready. So I apologize, I don't have it memorized, but I'm
You
ready
Kept
for it
the
the next
dead
time.
pit viper on you.
Because I was going to use it to poison somebody later on.
I was going to say, Paladin has
Honestly-
a backpack and will happily carry anything that other people don't want.
Honestly, we are
But-
probably like safer as a group now that Liddy is gone.
Yeah, Grand Archon Lenny the Resolute was not necessarily
'Cause
a
I
team
really-
player.
I really don't know what Liddy's motivation was. And it seemed kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He's
Wasn't so
the
good.
Resolute, but the Resolute can mean so many
It
things.
can't.
Whereas
It can't.
the friendly, the vengeful, and the quick of digits are all like good character traits that you can get behind. Those are all characters.
Good.
You know what they're up to.
Yeah, see, Fastmaker's Felix is like, oh, you're the vengeful, huh? Okay, yeah, we're friends now. We're good friends.
Yep.
I got your back, bud. I just gotta, I mean, sometimes I'm gonna have to do my rogue thing. I'm gonna have to like hide. It might look like I'm using you as a shield. It's really not. It's just the way I have to work. It's part of the job.
It's very
description.
understandable, I think. Yeah, that's how it goes.
No, 100%. Oh, there was definitely a moment where we were like, I have avenged you, and like I would say that every time we chopped off a finger to more easily get at the rings.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh.
Like,
Rich, I'm gonna be
Paladin
rolling
standing
up.
by the side of Galadich, like
Yeah, you need to
half
roll up a new
qualified, just
character.
halfling.
Yeah, so y'all keep going while I
Clang,
do
clang,
this thing.
clang, clang.
Yeah, get that character rolled up. All right, so the party has now slain the beast.
Yes,
Everything is quiet and back to normal. As you're in this space, you notice there's 4 other exits. One to the north, which is the room that the robber flies came from. One to the west, one to the southwest, and one to the southeast. What would the party like to do next? Whoa.
Does anybody have any idea? I mean, there is another corpse in that room up to the north that might have some valuable stuff on it. I don't really know what are you guys here for? Are you here to make money? Are you here to like for the sake of adventure? I don't,
I'm here to help.
Okay.
I'm here to hurt.
Okay, well, I am here for money.
Would you like to get some
So-
then?
Would you like some help
I would
and some hurt
absolutely-
to contribute?
Yeah, I would love it if you would hurt some things and then you would help me and then we can all get some money. I'll share. We can split it 3 ways, or I'm sure somebody will probably show up. This dungeon has a lot of people in it. It's really weird. It's pretty crowded. I'm sure somebody will show up in a little while. We split everything 4 ways. I'll just keep what I pick up. It's all good.
Dave's new character is like trying to put on pants while coming down the dungeon. Hang on, I'm almost there.
I'm almost there. Don't take everything.
I don't know if Dom still has what was on Tedric when he died.
I took a screenshot as I was clearing it out from the
Okay.
sheet earlier because I figured this
Okay.
would
You
happen.
were burying him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and post that, and we'll decide kind of
jeez.
what we want, if we want anything, because I'm doing pretty good, I think, on
There you
most of
go.
my equipment. I've got a dagger and a short bow, and I don't really think rogues need much more than that.
Well,
Everything else you just pick up along the way.
Yeah, we can leave. Actually, you know what? I think we can probably just leave everything on this guy here, and if on our way back, if we're a little light, we could pick a few, but none of that's really money for me. So
Exactly. We'll leave
We'll
every
leave it there for later.
non-money item within
yeah,
reason.
there's a 2-handed sword though. If one of you guys want to go wild with that, that's pretty
it's a
formidable.
bit big for me, I'm afraid. But Galadin,
I will strap on the 2-handed sword. I will need to scroll to find its stats, but I will strap on. Oh, it's right there.
So Rich, come on.
Oh man.
What?
I saw it.
I love the conversation you guys have. You're almost picking a doorway. We're almost there.
We're almost there to pick the door. Yeah, that's right. Well, we have to create this rich tapestry of our characters and their motivations. And
Well, I figure at this point, if we were looking at what's on Tedric's body, we must have actually gone through that door to do so.
yeah, we did go to that room, but
Yeah.
Oh,
do we want to head east after that? Like cut through that one.
Oh,
It's a door.
which
Or wait,
way?
those two doors at the bottom are open, aren't they?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, we
We'll
should
just-
go there. I don't really
Oh,
want to
so
open any
Jason,
doors right
let's go
now.
there then.
No, we'll just peek down the hallways
Okay.
of each one.
Last door I
Just
looked
take a
at
little
had
look.
something in it that wanted to kill me, so I'm not too keen on doors right now.
And of course, you use your hand mirror method to kind of see
Yes.
down the hallway.
And if we ever need even more of a reach, then we have a 10-foot pole with a halfling clinging to the end of the 10-foot pole, holding his own 10-foot pole with a hand mirror on the end.
Is
God, it's
Blade
just
Master
so strong he can hold this.
Galadier the Vengeful? Is he a halfling?
Palladir is a halfling. Galadier is an elf.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
I use Palladir there's definitely a phrase for it that's more artful, but I'm just gonna say a colonoscopy camera. So we just poke him down around corners. So just like an extension.
Palladir is happy to be used like this.
Tom, you're the best.
The hat is just so awesome. I just can't stop looking at it, folks.
Oh my god,
It's just so pleasant, right?
it really is. All right.
I can't help but see the letter C on the thing. Is that something that's visible to us and I should be paying attention to, or is that something that's invisible?
Santa Maria, sometimes you forget to clean the map up before you upload it to Roll20. Yeah, that's what happened there.
Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it, Rich?
We gotta step on the plate and find out.
Or we poke it instead. What if David's character walks down that hallway and steps on the floor?
Are you going to throw David's old character down the hallway onto the
Yes!
sea?
Yes.
Yes. Just rolling a dead body down the hall.
I think this
At
is
the
what
end
he
of the
would have
10-foot
wanted.
pole.
I think
You
we
know,
can
I-
split him. We could split him up into halfling size portions, so it's just enough to set off hit
That's
traps.
so
But we don't have to
nasty.
worry about.
You're gonna be at that all
I
day.
didn't know him for very long, but I think he would have wanted this.
God.
I knew him
It's
for
what he-
approximately
it's
a
what he-
half
poor
hour.
Yorick, I knew you well. Is that kind of
Yeah.
our moment right now?
That's right.
Yeah, you see this magical sea laying on the floor in front of you. You look down that hallway. Unbelievable. It's like luminescent. It just glows like it shouldn't be there. As you throw a chunk of body part onto it, you see darts explode from the sides of the wall like flechetta traps.
Helpful even beyond death.
That's pretty
It
good.
was just the best.
The life of a cleric is one of giving. And truly, Lenny is given to us all.
I definitely
on
have
this day.
2 other portions: the upper torso and then the other leg and hip that I'm going to carry with me.
That's so gross.
Is that is
we're
that how
getting
you guys
banned.
do things? Is that how you guys do things in the like elf lands or whatever?
Just
I've never really seen that
particular.
I've never seen that particular strategy.
Galadier is serious and solemn,
Okay.
but he will hold up the torso at the head and jaw, and he will throw his voice, because I've decided he's a ventriloquist, to say, "Yep, that's how elves do things around here."
You're
And
terrifying in a
I will
very, very
look
interesting
up.
way.
Isn't Galadir so talented?
Talent, yeah, sure. Yeah. We're gonna be great
I will-
friends.
So
I will
macabre.
hand
We
you a
already
gold
are.
coin and a loose finger.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
I've decided now that Galadier is also entirely silent except for the ventriloquism act with Lenny's body.
Perfect. I love these very strong character decisions that we're making.
It's
really
happening in the moment. I'm inspired.
It's building
I
a
was gonna
rich
say-
tapestry of a tale.
Taladir was like, "Oh, you were interested in getting money, right? Well,
Yeah.
I happen to have 3 gold pieces on me. Do you want them?"
I mean, yeah, sure. If you're just giving them out, I'll take it.
And so Taladir would give you the 3 gold pieces.
You are so generous.
It's friendly.
And friendly. I will be sure to I'll repay you with perhaps some trap disarmament later on, unless Galadir would like to continue kicking doors down, in which case that's fine. I'm happy with that too.
Galadir
Either
won't
way sounds
respond.
fantastic.
Galadir won't respond, but Grand Archon Lenny the Resolute's right arm will definitely be out for a high five.
Felix will remove his glove, five it, and then wipe his hand off and put the glove back on.
World's fastest high
Because
five.
Because that's gross.
Hmm.
But what's even more gross is being murdered by Galadir. So he's not going to leave him hanging.
Because the
That's the
Galadir has
line, like-
unintentionally or intentionally creeped everybody out
Set
to
a
be-
precedent.
Yeah.
He has created it. I'm very uncomfortable with the energy that we've created in the dungeon today.
We're pretty
might
sure
also
he
have-
was dead before he killed the robber fly, but are we?
There's also
Are we?
probably just a little bit of blood on your hand that you wipe off because Grand Archon Lenny is missing a few fingers now.
I got the rings first, so the cutting the fingers off, that is 100%.
That's just
on
hobby.
Galadir. That's just for fun, I guess. Wow.
If you ever need to poke something but don't want to risk your own finger.
You know how like in some parties you're not supposed to be one who like goes to sleep first.
I need to check. Hang on. I need to check the rules for OD&D.
Elves in
see.
the trance where they don't really need to sleep because
That's just what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Galadir does not sleep.
I don't think Galadir needs to sleep. No, I'm just
I think Paladin does. This it works well as the team there. Galadir just stays up silently as Paladin naps.
Well, there's Galpal and Felix, so I mean we're a pretty intrepid crew right now.
Gal, Pal, and Felix.
just gals being pals.
And pals being gals. So I think we will perhaps let's see, that's now that we've cleared the trap, I will throw maybe a spare plate armor boot onto the trap just to make sure it hasn't reset while we were talking.
Thump. It falls like a lead balloon and nothing happens.
Perfect. In that case, we will. I will use my mirrors to peer around both corners down there at the crossroads in the southeastern entryway.
So well named are the crossroads. Who was the great jazz guy, Crossroads?
Robert Johnson.
There we go. We were just talking about jazz before the event too, so that's kind of funny. Crossroads. You're at the crossroads, and you see that it goes all the cardinal directions of the compass.
Do any of you have any preferences for which way to turn at crossroads?
Galadir will point straight ahead, but Grand Archon Lenny the Resolute will point down the right-hand corridor. With one of his remaining fingers.
It's like he's still here with us.
Some of him still is.
Like Felix is saying all this, but like when he looks away from the group and no one's looking, he's like and then he comes back and he's like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's go. Great. Having so much fun in this dungeon. That's
We'd love to hear that.
Yeah, I feel like one of these paths kind of curves back towards rooms we've already explored. So that one might be some
Check
sort
that
of
one first.
could be a dead end. Might want to go ahead and check that, get that sort of ticked off. But that would be left from the way that we were facing. Oh
Like
wait,
this.
Do you want to get your pulse
Yes.
down there?
Yep.
I
Pull mirror
can't-
around the corner.
David, you still got to move the party token. You're in charge
Oh.
of the party token.
Oh, am I? God.
Hold on.
Such a
You guys are
crush.
here.
There it is. Thank you.
Yep.
Because we're still
There you
bringing
go.
bits of
I'll
the
help
token
out.
with us.
I'll help out.
There we go.
And so you find that this dead ends. It looks like they had one time started, mining down this way or building corridors and abruptly ended this stretch.
Okay. Well,
That's a good reason to skip.
yeah, it's another open door, so we can just look through there. I
Yes,
guess.
nothing like at the end. or
Oh,
anything, right?
yeah.
I would like to roll to hear sounds.
I
That-
better look
that's
and
a
see what
thing I
that
can
room
roll.
does before you roll. So go ahead and
Or
roll.
hear
that.
noise. Sorry. And that is a 1 to 3 on a d6. I will hear sounds. And that is a 3. So,
No noise whatsoever.
all right, it's quiet. We kind of go, I guess.
Yep. 10-foot mirror into the room.
As you do the 10-foot mirror into the space,
Oh my god.
you get an idea of how large it is. It's covered in with shelves. It's like shelves have been hewn into the wall. Some wood shelves, some wood tables. There's 2 big tables right in the middle of the room, and there's chairs scattered and broken, lying about the pace. If anything, you might say this was a library at one time.
Oh,
We
sweet.
found the shelf room. It's always a shelf room. We found it. Excellent.
I think we had,
check
what was
shelves.
it? We had somebody with us who would probably like all this nerd shit, but I think he also got killed by flies.
Yep.
It's been a whirlwind of a day. You guys haven't been here for
That poor wizard is now wasting away
in Margarita.
somewhere else. Now that's the one. So I think 10, just real quick before we go into the next room, 10-foot mirror around the western branch of
For
the
sure.
crossroads. Just to see. Okay, it goes down a long way. So I think we'll probably leave
Oh,
that.
hey, someone's at my door. Hold on just a second. That's really weird. I'll be right back.
So Legend Keeper, folks, is a service that you can use. Fast Fingers Felix recommends the Triple F and the Triple Threat recommends Legend Keeper for all of your campaign and world building needs.
Oh my god.
Legend Keeper. It'll do for you when you need role-playing stuff.
That's right. It's got like a wiki. It's got like maps. You can connect the wiki to the maps. You can put maps and maps. You can
So strong.
Maps and maps and maps.
so
So
auto link your shit together so that you can find it easier.
this character sheet,
how it-
when you are carrying a shield, the character sheet will increase your AC by 1. So I have to remember that you actually have to put the
Oh.
minus in there.
Yes.
Yes.
Minus
yeah.
1 for the shield. All right, good.
It did. So I had armor that gave me like AC 5, and then a shield that I put -1 for, so it should be 4. And then I'm fairly sure it went to like 5 when I did that. And then when I didn't have anything in there, it went to 4. Because it was just going to random numbers that were completely different to what I was putting in. I was like, do I not understand the rules, or is
Who
Roll20
knows?
broken? And with
Who
this
knows
game,
what
I have
the-
no idea.
Who knows with Roll20?
That's-
That's why we do everything on Legend Keeper.
I would never say anything about Roll20.
But Roll20 is freaking weird. So
Sony does some interesting things.
yeah.
If you
Speaking
can't
of,
say something nice, don't say anything at all.
tomorrow on our Aegon stream, we will be debuting the module and like Roll20 materials
Yeah, the
for
companion.
Aegon that were recently released by Evil Hat.
Yes.
So that makes my life easier. I basically just show up and click buttons now. I don't even type things anymore. So my job has been replaced by machines and automation. But it also is just it's very convenient. So I have basically everything I needed to do for my Aegon campaign done now. So it's
That's
great.
phenomenal.
It's pretty cheap too. It's like I think it's like $25 for the module and the compendium, and so
Yeah.
you can just set it up. Like you just set up your campaign in Roll20 with the module and compendium, and everything's there. The whole book,
Hey.
all the islands, already made as character sheets, all that kind of stuff. It's great.
It's a beautiful thing.
Shout out to, I believe it was Sean Nittner that did a lot of the legwork getting that working. So big ups to him.
Exclamation point, Sean Nittner in the chat. Just kidding, that doesn't do anything.
You can find him on Twitter though. Someone must have sent Rich a singing telegram.
Yeah, I agree with that, chat. Who knows what's going on with Rich? We might. This is now a GM-less dungeon. We're just gonna guess what's going on in these next couple of rooms.
So somebody pull out a deck of cards.
That's right.
And we'll make a random table with like 52 things on it.
Yes.
And then that'll tell us what's in the dungeon. Which is actually, that's just how GM-less games work now, actually. They just use deck of cards, like always.
All the aces are chromatic dragons. All the kings are metallic dragons. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I have a deck of cards like right behind me.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna reach for that because I don't want to draw a chromatic dragon.
Yep.
Boy.
It's fine. We'll just all peek our heads into the room, Scooby-Doo style. So it'll be Palladir, Felix, Galadier, Lenny.
Yeah.
Rich is gonna get back, and it's gonna be time to go to break.
Yep.
That's the whole thing. That is the whole thing. All right, so I was gonna do a fighter. I've decided instead to do a dwarf because my charisma is a 6. I feel like a dwarf with a charisma 6 is on brand. So.
What's the adjective name?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think I'm gonna do. Let's see here. I'm gonna do Lucky Lenny the Stout. Mostly because I still need my bonus hit points that I get for using a Lenny name. So
I'm not gonna be Gruff.
Perfect. Perfect.
Are you at all related to Gruff the Crime Dwarf?
Oh my god!
Did y'all finish while I was gone?
So I've got most of my
yeah, we won.
We actually won we slayed the dragons at the end, and we have all of their hordes.
Do you have another dungeon?
I'm sure that's what happened. Unbelievably, sorry that took so long. I had a door-to-door kind of charity guy for Heifer International. Never heard of it before. I listened for just a second, and of course, said,
You sat there and listened to that dude.
Well, I listened for a little bit because it was interesting. Because they if you donate to them, they actually donate livestock to people. So it was really interesting.
Tonight's stream is sponsored by.
So I won't say the name again because I haven't checked them out. But I got to check them out, and I was like, dude, I'm kind of a big deal online. I got a Twitch stream. I got to go.
You have like 15 people waiting for you to come back and run these dungeons.
But I mean, it would have been rude just to close the door on them. I can't just close the door. But I had to listen to what was going on. And they donate stuff to people in other countries that are animals, which are very self-sustaining. So it was a really good idea. But when I first saw that Heifer International, I thought it was going to be like a PETA thing. I was like, what is this? But I was very surprised.
I love the.
Oh my god!
I love that the third Google search autofill was apparently a charity scandal.
See, look at that. He was wanting me to. He had an iPad. He was all like, do, and I'm like, no, bro, I got to research you, bro. Can't just give you my card, bro.
See, man, we had somebody do that from say they were from the power company, and they were going to save us money by swapping our provider or whatever. And I was like, oh, so is that something I can just do with National Grid if we want to do that or whatever? And they were like, no, you got to do it with us. And I was like, kind of think about it. And I'm like, no, you got to do it right now. And I'm like, that's sketch as hell, dude. I need you to leave.
Yeah.
Everything, you give me very sketchy vibes right now. I just can't. I'm not gonna.
This guy gave off great vibes. He gave off great vibes.
He's really good. He's really good at his
job.
Yeah,
he did. I mean, how long was I gone?
Long enough to catch vibes, apparently.
Yeah, long enough to catch vibes. I mean, he came in, we had some tea, and then I sent him out. It was great. No, we didn't really have tea, but sorry about the delay there, folks. But at least you got to hear some of the adventures in my life. All right, what did y'all decide to do? Because you had plenty of time to decide where you were going or what you were doing in this room full of books.
That's a good question.
Ignore the books.
I was going to say Paladin would just be at the shelves, kind of absentmindedly whistling, checking out books. Very interesting, I'm sure.
As you kind of poke around, you see that these are all books, lots of books, things on genealogy, things on crafting, books on fiction in many different languages, you think the kobolds probably stole them all. As you look at the
I think
tables,
the kobolds are retired people and therefore are interested in genealogy and sewing and learning new languages.
I like how he
I
took
like it
crafts to
because he wants
sewing.
to, he wants to
Yes.
talk. He wants to talk at length with these kobolds. They
There's some
sound
wood
very
burning.
colourful and have
There's
lots of
some
things
wood
to talk
burning
about.
books in
There's
there
some
about
wood
doing
burning. I
great
rest
wood
my
burning
case.
outfits. And you notice there is one huge, large leather-bound book sitting in the center of one of the tables.
Well, I mean, Pounder opens it. What's inside?
As you go to open it, you see that the cover says "The Magic of Slime," and you go to give it, oh, you're being attacked. All of a sudden, the book grows some teeth and misses you somehow. I don't know how that just happened, but the
it's
book missed you. It went.
It's the book from Harry Potter. Is the book from Harry Potter the one that like
Oh,
does
Yeah.
the whole thing? The
So now this
monster, the
book
monster
is
book
just
of monsters.
flying around on the table. It's jumped off onto the ground. It's running around at you guys. Andy, what's up?
I think I guess I will probably, take my usual strike. I will use the handy dandy two-handed sword that I picked up. Oh wait. Attacker may not use the shield and always loses initiative. So if I use my two-handed sword, I'll probably lose initiative. I will just use my normal sword.
Well, you
This
lost
is fun.
initiative already. Just FYI.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, two-handed sword.
Yes.
Shields away.
The mimic got
Let's
first
go.
strike.
Let's
This is
go.
like the second mimic we fought, right? Because
So
there was
many
like
mimics.
the chandelier mimic. The wet
Yes. Oh,
mimic.
the chandelier mimic was so good.
it was.
That took us so many rounds to defeat. Two-handed sword. Overhand slice. I would like to bisect the book.
Yes.
I'd like to cut off its appendix.
This is getting very specific.
Not the best I can roll, but it is. Let's see, with the sword, so +2, 16.
Oh my gosh, that's an AC 3. That's a great roll. And it hits. Roll for some damage.
I automatically assume everything is a miss until proven otherwise.
Yes.
So,
In
That
this
is
game,
safe.
that is safe.
1d10 points of damage +2. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my spider, which tells me that I dealt 10 points of damage +2. That's 12 points of damage.
Dude.
I'm
You
here for the XP.
filleted the pages out of this book. It is dead.
Oh,
The mimic has died.
does
Huh.
it still look like
Thanks,
a book?
Gallagher.
Note to GM, note to DM, bump up AC and hit points on every monster at this point moving forward.
You ain't gotta do that.
I'm in favor of AC going up, actually.
The
That's
book
helpful.
of the magic of slime has now been deceased.
Yeah, actually, you should. Dom makes a good point. Please bump up the AC by like 3 points. On every
Oh,
yeah, excellent point.
I didn't get to
will-
call on the sombrero swordmaster.
That's right.
I will start wrapping the bits of the deceased book mimic around Grand Archon Lenny the Resolute's arms and shoulders. So he has like funky sleeves.
It's like this bloody paper mache situation that you've got going on here.
I will take one of I will tear out a few of the pages and then cut eye holes in it and then put it on his face like a mask.
Oh my god.
This is macabre.
This is getting
This is
rough.
taking a very dark
This is
turn.
getting real rough.
Sometimes you just gotta
It's taking a very dark
leave
turn.
Gallagher to their arc,
You know, there's a reason that
My
we're-
plan is to just have the monsters in the next room just kind of look and see and then decide it's not worth it and then walk away.
I think you're about to have your party just look and see and decide it's not worth it.
At least 1/3.
Yeah.
So you guys are in the middle of the
He's
room.
got that big ass sword. I'm not saying shit.
You've poked around a bunch, just a bunch of plain old books that have been stashed from the old half-price bookstore. And at this point, you've killed the mimic that was in the space. Where would you like to go now?
I'm in favor of the open doorway because that means I don't have to open any doors that might try to kill me.
I would
Sounds
agree.
good to me.
By the way, Dave, is there anybody new walking in the room, or how are we doing over there?
Yeah. You have Lucky Lenny the Stout, a dwarf, making his way into the group. Also has chainmail and a sword and shield.
All of a sudden, behind the party, you hear a loud commotion as, "Oi, what's going on here in this dungeon?" As Lucky Lenny the dwarf burst into the space.
What are you doing in my dungeon?
That sounds about right.
There we go.
That's the voice you're going with now.
I just added that voice for you. That's the one you get.
That'll do, Felix. That'll do.
Hey,
Good afternoon.
you want to explore this dungeon?
I've been exploring it and got lost.
Okay.
But now you are found.
Well, I'm Felix. That's Paladir. That's Galadir. I don't know if they're related. Probably not.
Why would you say
I
that?
met. Well, I don't know how it works. Okay, I guess I shouldn't assume. That's a fair point.
Familiar bonds run deep.
Familial bonds run deep. Meta type be damned. Yeah. We're here to do. I think Galadir's here to hurt things. Paladir's here to help. What are you here for?
Here to find out why this dungeon exists and get rid of whatever's inside.
Sick. I'm here to make
Here
money,
to
so I
advance
think
the
we can help
plot.
each other.
Awesome.
We were just
Well,
about
as
to head
Lucky
that
Lenny
way.
introduces himself, he feels imbued with the beautiful spirit of Lenny and gets an extra hit point.
I've already put on the sheet. So
You knew it was coming,
I
right?
did.
As you say that, like the
banked on it.
face of corpse Lenny just like melts.
Yeah, it just turns to ash. The body just turns to ash as the spirit of Lenny
Like
moves.
Blade. Vampire hitting the light.
Yeah, I think that I
Silver.
think Lucky Lenny the Stout would look at that and say, "What's with the collection?"
Meat puppet.
I'm
that
the
was-
last Lenny who was in the party.
Okay.
High five!
You've run into one of my kin and you carry him around like this?
He wanted to
Oh.
be
It's
helpful.
what I
Are
would have
all
wanted.
Are all Lennys related?
No.
I'm interested in this Lenny lore.
Well, it doesn't look much like a dwarf. Was that a?
Oh, he's a human cleric.
Well, then he's not one of my kin. Then, so I
Okay.
guess if it's something you all do, then maybe stay in front of me.
Yeah, Galadir has been using this. We'll just, for my sake, we'll call it a collection of body parts to, activate traps and things of that nature.
Right.
Very resourceful.
And like
yes.
Felix is looking at Lenny like dead in the eyes and just kind of like, don't say anything, just roll with it. Like,
yeah. Well, good that the trap checker is in front. Then, yeah. So, how about that door over there? Just pointing to one of them.
The open one maybe because we can get a look through and.
You use your magical mirror trick, and you get a look into the next space.
Oh, that's big.
As you look down, you see this is a room. Obviously, it's like 110 feet by 30. The space is an area where kobolds must have been keeping their accounts. You see skeletons of gnomes that were enslaved. They're actually tied to the chairs and to the tables that were keeping books in front of them.
Oh, that's not cool.
Kobolds suck.
It's deeply unfriendly of them.
Maybe kobolds can have some cultural depth, but not this edition. I think maybe we'll revisit that in the future.
Yes, you guys are about here on the map.
All right. Ty, do we want to tap our way into this room?
Or do we want to tap our way to a break? Rich, what are your thoughts here? this next room, is this like a 10-minute room or is this an hour room?
A good place for a break. We seem to make every room an hour.
Okay.
I think we're
There
just
are
trying to
going to
make D&D wrong.
There's going to be Galadier is going to pick up a few of the books on craft work because I guarantee there's going to be some crafting going on in the next room.
Mm. Good
There's
picks.
a lot of collectibles.
Oh
A lot of collectibles.
Oh, gross. All right. So, hey, yeah, folks, we're going to go take a 10-minute break. Thank you so much for the sub, Sakna-san.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. So, yeah, we are going to take a quick break, 10 minutes or so. We're going to come back and find out what, Blade Master Galadier the Vengeful intends to do with. Well, it wasn't Lenny. It was Leroy. Or Lyra? No, it was Leroy. Right? Was the cleric's name?
No,
Oh, Lenny.
No, that was Lenny.
That was
They've
your
all been-
character, David.
Yeah.
No, it
Everybody's
wasn't.
been
Lenny
named.
Resolute.
No, both of your characters have been Lenny.
No,
Yep.
no. I thought it was something else. Okay, I need to change
No,
it for
it was-
Lucky
it
Lenny.
was
Then it needs to be
Lucky.
Lucky.
Aren't you gonna lose your hit point if you get rid
No,
of
don't
it?
lose it.
no. It'd be Lucky Lyro. It'd be Lucky Lyro.
Oh, Lucky Lyra will get you a point. Yep.
Yeah, Lucky Lyro the Stout. There we go. All right, cool. Sorry, I intended to do it.
The spirit of Lenny goes back out again.
All right. So yeah, we will be back in 10 or so minutes to find out what happens with this interesting cadre of people. We all have full hit points, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That hasn't happened since like the beginning of all this mess.
Yeah, it didn't happen since we walked in.
That's good. That's so good. All right.
Oh yeah, because we walked in and immediately rocks fell on us.
Yes. All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back at 9:30 Eastern, 30 minutes past the hour, halfway to the next hour, depending on where you are in the world.
Or like at the hour if you're in that weird time zone. It's like
Oh yeah, one of
30 minutes
those. Yeah, we'll just pretend they don't exist. We'll be right back, folks, in 10 minutes or so.
Beer break. Your
Are you
cat
ready?
almost
No,
looks
we're
scared.
doing this.
Photogenic
We're
position.
doing this right now. We're live, so that's how it goes. Hey, everybody.
Oh.
We're back from break.
We were on break?
we've been on
What
break
was I just talking to everybody for 10 minutes?
Yeah, y'all just kept playing. I'm off. Get a drink. Going
So
through the
Lucky
dungeon.
Lyro's
Lyra really's
skin
not that
is
talkative.
now being used as a cloak.
Oh
Dude,
god.
why
So
is
the
it like,
party
why is it gonna
finds
get worse?
themselves.
These are like the elves from like what is the game? Divinity? I think the one that like Larian made before the Baldur's Gate 3 that they're working on, like the Divinity
Oh,
Original
Divinity
Sin.
Original Sin.
Yeah, because the elves in there I think are like cannibals and use like blood magic and stuff. It's very, very
like-
interesting.
I think it's like, isn't that like kind of a Norse elven thing? Like, there's some
Ooh.
culture that's like
there is a
into
culture that has like
that's into like elves and gremlins and stuff and goblins, and there's like they're not friendly. They're real bad.
No, Norse elves are very have the potential to be very nasty.
There you go.
Some of them are helpful.
There you
Did
go.
But then
anybody
there are quite a few
read
that-
the Neil Gaiman book? Norse mythology, or what was it?
Oh,
Yes.
I haven't read that one. No.
Did it have that
It's
in
been a
there?
while.
Did they make it
I-
in it? Don't remember.
It has been a really long time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All I know is elves in Thor Ragnarok. Was it Thor? No. Where are the elves?
It
in
was
Thor?
the second Thor movie that nobody liked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they weren't very nice elves. Is all I can say.
Those were the
Holy
dark elves from
Chat, shut up.
They only
We're
speak in Norse code.
Stop. That is
Shout
dad.
out to the dad.
Dad
Shout
joke.
out to the
Good
dad in the audience.
That
Little
one, I'm
cheers to that
impressed.
one.
Yeah, that one's good.
It's impressive.
That's why Galadier only speaks via ventriloquism, because otherwise he'd have to speak in Norse code.
That's right.
Awesome.
All right. So the party finds itself looking into the room and seeing this scene of gnomes that have passed away and, all the books and all the accounting that was going on. There's piles of ore in the room that were being counted to be sold. So you can kind of see what was going on in this operation. It looked like it was definitely very, Very fruitful for them back in the day.
All right. So
10-foot poles. Tap, tap, tap into the room.
Okay, tapping away. Everything seems fine.
all right. I see there's 2 doors at the end here. Should I check, or you want to
Yeah.
skip them?
Well,
Or...
It seems like he wants to do more blood magic. So
check the doors.
Okay.
While you're checking the doors, I'm using the bits of book mimic to tie bones to Lenny's torso.
Lyro's gonna
Just
like look for
rebuilding
secret
Lenny.
doors or something. Lyro's gonna kind of give this dude a wide berth, and
I got
gonna
a
go-
10 to find traps. I got a 10 under 20, so
No traps.
no traps.
Which door did you check?
We'll go with the one on the left.
That's actually exactly what was in my head. I don't know why. I thought you were checking that door. No traps.
Okay. I'll check the other one. 11. It's fucking. Why are we not playing Call of Cthulhu?
What'd you say?
Swordmaster of Paladar, as you're wearing that beautiful patussum. What are you up? What are you up to?
I was going to say,
You should have a thesaurus for like words for hat.
That's
Like,
Latin for hat, my friend. Did you not take
just-
Latin in high school?
I'm just
No, I took it in
assuming all these
college.
words mean hat at this
Okay.
point. The Paladin, I was going to say, has just been like sitting back against the wall, just watching Galadir work, just like enthralled.
Enthralled? Is that what we call that?
Yeah, really interested to see what they're going to make.
I just GM, I want you to know, just as a point of order, Lyro never allows Galadir to be between him and the door that he knows will get him out of this dungeon. Okay? Like, I don't care what kind of acrobatics Lyro's got to do to not let him be cut off from that exit door. He's never cut off from the exit door by Galadir, okay?
Always has a way to escape.
Always.
I am trying to figure out how to attach teeth to my gauntlets, so that's probably going to occupy me for a little while.
So you're tied up with the gnomes at this moment.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door on the left, since neither of them are trapped. I'll just open one, take a peek.
A little look into this area. That's what you see. Hallway goes down a little bit, cuts to the left.
Yeah.
You want to go take a peek down the hallway?
I'm gonna open the door on the right first.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over these gnomes that were in here. Is it bodies of gnomes?
Yeah, skeletons.
Okay. Can I tell on the skeletons, are they all like nicked up, like they got cut a bunch, or did they just kind of like lay?
We've
there die?
covered the morbid barrier here with building a human or building a something, but they passed away at their deaths, almost from starvation and being left alone.
Whoa. Okay. Fair enough.
Very heavy.
Once again, we've discovered that this dungeon is powered by capitalism.
Yes.
I'm gonna borrow, with his permission, Galadir's little mirror hole. I'm gonna take a peek down both of those corners. Just see what
You're gonna kind of which one are you doing first?
I'll do the one on the left first and tap to get to the square I need to get to, and then peek around the corner.
So you're kind of looking right around here.
Yeah.
All right. So you're pushing out down that hallway. Make a dex save for me.
Okay. All right. I roll under my dex, right? What's my dex? 18. Great. First D20 roll of the night. I rolled a 17, which is still under an 18. So despite rolling not very well on a save, but
as you're tapping, you just magically didn't tap the right square. But as you're walking, you just magically walked on the right square.
Okay.
At this point, unbelievably, you start to feel a push come from below you as spikes on the end of sticks shoot up through the bottom of the ground.
Okay.
Do you hear this noise? That's multiple dice being rolled.
Do I have uncanny dodge or something?
Well, you have a dex
Ooh,
save.
That's not a thing.
I mean, I succeed on my dex save.
That would be 7 points of damage.
What?
And I made the save.
Yes.
Cool.
What?
Love that. For
You're
me.
right in there.
Would have been 14 points of damage.
Yes.
Cool. I'm alive.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Barely.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
As the spikes come out of the ground and shoot up your legs and hit you in the sides and maybe get a nick of the arm, you roll and twist and push forward, and you find yourself looking down the end of the hallway through the mirror, really kind of gracefully, if you thought about what all just happened. A little bit of blood dripping here and there, took a little bit of damage, but you still get a look down the hallway.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
little bit of damage.
Felix is kind of like take a deep breath and go, yeah, fuck that. And he's gonna go back to the room. He's gonna be like, all right, that's on y'all now.
What'd you find?
I found a hallway. If anybody would like to look down other hallways, you can do that yourselves. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna chill.
Sorry, you seem to be bleeding a bit. Do you want Gallaudet to like wrap your legs up or something?
I
Do you have a cleric by chance?
no.
We have bits of a cleric.
Yeah.
We have things that could be used as bandages, I'm sure.
I'll take care of that. Just like ripping pieces of like Lenny's robe or
Lenny.
whatever.
Yeah.
ripping pieces of robe and cloth and just tying up all the wounds. Like, yeah, you guys are in front from now on, I think. But
Lucky
Whatever you
Lyro,
say.
the stout, is gonna go check this hall.
We got to take a break. Not like a big break. We just got to take a break from the game because somebody had to bring up Patrick Wafflesburger in the chat. Did you guys see that?
I did. Lyro did.
Why do people got to bring up he hasn't written the damn book?
Dude,
And I've been sitting here waiting for the book,
he's
and
been-
I wake up almost every night, like at 2 a.m., thinking maybe I own the book. And then I go and look on my bookshelf, and there's no book from Patrick Wafflesburger on the Name of the Wind. Back to game.
I'm just
Now
saying,
I'm just in a bad
Rich-
mood. I'm going to kill everybody.
he's having fun playing D&D just like you are. He's on stream playing D&D like every week now. What do you think? He's gonna write some book? No, man, he's living the life.
Write a book, man. If I am so done trolling his Twitter. I trolled him for like a year. Every time he posted anything, I was like, "Why aren't you writing a book, bro? Maybe you shouldn't be on a cruise. Maybe you should be writing a book."
That's not nice.
And yeah,
That's not a
well,
good-
once I got the protection order thing in the
That's
mail,
not a good use of your
knew I
energies,
needed
dude.
yeah, I needed to back off.
Legally, you needed to back off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm catching that vibe right now.
All right, so back to the game. Dave, what are you doing?
I'm gonna check the other hall.
All right. Oh, Dave, do a reflex against your dexterity.
Oh, that's good. So my checking for my trap finding sticks don't help me at all.
Well, I rolled for it.
I gotta say it. I gotta say it, don't I? I gotta say it.
Well, I imagined you were. I rolled for it.
I said it,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
still didn't find
still
it.
didn't do
so.
nothing.
You
All right,
still
so
had a 25% chance of hitting the trap, even
Yeah.
with sticks. So
Yep. So
both of you rolled a 1 on a 1d4
yeah.
to make the trap go off.
So I had to roll less than a 9. I rolled an 11. So I don't make my dex save.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
How
David,
many
get
points?
rolling.
Are you back to the character mill?
No.
Damn!
No.
Do you have 1 hit point left because of your
No.
bonus hit point?
No, I got 4 hit points, baby.
God!
4 hit points.
He's unkillable.
I'm rolling strong. And you know what? Unfazed by this, I continue forward.
Activating
You
the
are-
second trap.
You are a true man of
Continue
and I imagine-
forward.
Okay.
he only moves forward.
Continue forward.
I'm
His enemies are dead.
interested. Gallaudet is
Continue
following.
forward.
Gallaudet is following behind at a distance, but curious.
Dislike the Gallaudet is the one
Yeah.
behind me. Continue
Yeah,
forward.
no, I think
Roll.
at that point, if you've gone that far, I think that everybody's like watching down
Yeah.
the hall.
Yeah.
Roll a 1d6.
Roll a
It's like
1d6.
strolling behind.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
We're gonna see
I rolled
how
a
you're.
1.
Oh well, you're not surprised. As you start to come into this next little section, did you not read the homebrew? Did you not read the homebrew rules on initiative?
No.
Okay. Well, on a 1, you did really good.
Sweet.
On a 6, I did really bad.
Oh yeah.
So, as you're walking down the hallway and you start to, uncover new areas, you see a lumbering beast in front of you. It's a body of like a giant armadillo. It has a very long tail and 2 long front feelers that are whipping about.
Oh, that's not good.
At this point, what would you like to do? It's facing away from you.
And it's just in this hallway?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Collect the hallway. Dark
Shoot it
vision.
in backstab.
Yeah, I have dark
What?
vision.
Can I shoot it in backstab? Because
Yeah.
this is probably gonna be my only chance to actually do a backstab.
Yeah, I would like
Until
to
you
I would
have
like to
take out
time my
Galadir.
I would like to time my charge in with that backstab.
Okay.
Because now that Lucky Lyra the Stout is down to 4 hit points, he's not super useful to me. So I'm gonna charge in right after that backstab hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my short bow if that's a thing I can do. I don't know
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I get a +4 to hit because I'm backstabbing in addition to my +3 for my 18 dex. So +7 to whatever I roll, which is insane to me because this is OD&D.
Jesus Christ.
I was
I rolled a
excited for my
20.
+3.
Yes.
I rolled a 20
Yes.
Well,
On the
then
dice.
I better.
on the dice,
Yes!
which +7 is a 27. I'm a god of OD&D in this moment.
That hits
I
a target
receive-
armor class.
I
of
receive all of my
-8.
hit points back. I receive all of my hit points back as I do this with my life stealing bow that I'm just now telling you guys about.
Gruff wakes up again.
Give me
Does
some
that-
damage.
Okay, so how am I doing? Does a 20 do anything in this game?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So it's a D6 for the short bow. Let me see what else.
Look
does
for that
backstab.
crit.
So
I
the
think
damage
we played with the crit dex the first time, but I don't
That's
have
right.
the crit dex.
That's right.
now.
We
Yeah.
did do the crit deck.
Sorry.
So
We did change the rules of the world, Rich. Now
Yeah.
we don't know what anything
Roll
does.
on the wild magic table.
So it just says I do double damage because it's a backstab. So I'll just double this, I guess.
If you kill my rust monster, I'm going to be so pissed off.
So I get +3 because because of my bonus. So that's 8 times 2 is 16.
Oh, good. My rust monster's still alive.
Awesome. It had more than 16 hit points. That's so fair. I'm going to charge it with my...
I was going to say,
Yeah.
if I saw an arrow whiz its way down the hallway, would I have the opportunity to also send an arrow whizzing down the hallway using a longbow?
Hell yeah, you can. It's it's OD&D, baby.
Sling a stone
But
alongside
I think
it.
Dave's in front.
Yep. I'm gonna run up there and smack it.
With what?
I guess a sword.
Okay, Dave.
Forehead.
Yeah.
Roll for it, Dave.
Because Lyro doesn't know the difference. I hit an AC looking at the chart. Saying that again, looking at the chart. I hit an AC 5.
You missed.
Okay.
And now for that longbow shot from the back of the hallway.
The longbow shot. Disappointing. My dexterity is not as good as my strength. 16.
A 16
Would hit an AC
That-
3.
that would miss.
Ooh.
Yeah. At this point, all eyes turn back to Swordmaster Paladar with his tope on.
Well, that's somewhat unfortunate because I may have rolled a 7, which if I recall would hit an AC 12.
That would miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that stone goes wide, let's say, in this narrow corridor.
Dave. Lyro is right in the front.
Yeah.
The rust monster smells the metal that just smacked into its backside.
Yeah.
And the The
He's-
faint sniff of your sword.
He needs to take some Sudafed. That
Oh,
rest
is in the air. The faint sniff.
Can't buy it. They thought he was making meth.
That's right. So AC.
Bought it with drain cleaner. They wouldn't
What's
let
your AC there, Lyro?
It's a 2.
Oh, feelers come out from the dark. They miss.
Awesome.
Back to Fast Finger Fry Freddy.
All right, I'm gonna shoot another arrow.
Which is a guaranteed hit, it sounds like.
Well, is this one also backstab or is this just regular?
This is regular.
Okay, yeah.
But you did really good just off the regular roll.
Yeah, off the regular roll. That's an 18.
That hits.
Okay, great. So that is 7 points of damage.
Still in the game, but now bleeding profusely and moving incredibly slow. What do you, Lyro?
I'm gonna go into my dwarven pouch of good tricks, and I'm gonna grab some of my iron spikes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw those on the floor in front of it. And
I hate you. I hate you.
Back away.
I hate you.
Good.
Just to let you know.
Good.
All right. Now, over to Blade Master.
You know what? I'm gonna burn another spell slot. My second level 1 slot. Magic Missile.
Roll it up.
Damn, okay. 5 plus 1, so is it plus 1 or plus?
Plus
plus
one.
1.
It's supposed to.
Plus 1.
Yep.
So 6 points of damage.
As the magic missile finds its mark, all of a sudden, Swordmaster, with his hoid on nose, he's no longer needed in this battle. The rust monster, as it started to chomp down on the iron spikes, falls to its death.
Oh my god.
Dave, do you really
Check
have
it.
iron spikes in your backpack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking.
Lyro told me in chat to buy them, so I bought them when I was making this character.
They are perfect against rust monsters because they're food, which slows the rust monster down. Lyro, I'm really upset with you, but I'll take it out to you on another game when you're playing. Don't worry, it'll happen.
Yeah, if there's any
All
that he didn't eat, I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah, no, he was just getting ready to, so they're all still fine. They're all
good,
still fine.
Good.
He was completely distracted by the iron spikes.
Awesome. That's what I like.
Oh, you guys clear another bad guy out of the way, and you see down the hallway a little bit further.
Is there any purpose in like looting a rust monster?
No.
Do you have anything? Okay, cool. Moving on then.
No, just rust.
Ever forward. I'm basically trying to keep like a smooth 30 feet away from Galadir as often as I can. So wherever Galadir's at, I'm just 30 feet in front of.
That's perfect. Galadir is following at a steady pace.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the two positive ends of a magnet next to each other.
Right. Yeah, so I want to look what's going on down here. I'm gonna pull out my hand mirror and look around that corner with my hand mirror.
As you're starting to pull your hand mirror to look out, all of a sudden in the ether, just everyone hears lightly over the wind, Swordmaster Paladir the Friendly. I love that hat. At which point, Swordmaster Paladir, you feel it. You feel just like you have all sorts of new energy within you. Get a +2 on your next attack roll.
What? I have a dark vision. Is that helping me see any further than 1 square in front of me?
Well,
Are you sure you don't
looking
have
at the corner?
infravision?
Infravision, whatever it is that dwarves get in this stupid game.
Here you go.
All right, I want to check the next hallway.
As you peek around the corner with your mirror, you see it ends over here on the on.
All right, I'm gonna go around that corner. And I'm gonna check there.
Oh,
Checking for traps with my feet.
you're checking for traps with your feet?
Yep.
You find the hallway ends, but as you turn the hallway, roll a 1d6.
Oh shit! No! That's a 6.
Oh!
Where were
And
these
I
when I was rolling
rolled
character up?
A 2. At which point, let's see how this strike goes. I'm going to use my good die
No.
that I used earlier.
Here's the good one.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I have this really great exalted die holder. I think I showed you all that earlier.
Yes.
And this 18 that I rolled is going to go right in here because this is a really good dice. And I need Jolly Blockburn Love to come through on this thing for some more hits.
Ow.
At which point, as you turn the corner, you see a pit. I'm sorry, not a pit viper. You see a spitting cobra attack you.
Oh, Jesus.
And it hits.
No.
For
No.
1d4.
No.
2 points of damage.
No.
Plus, let's roll against poison.
No.
Hey, I think dwarves are good at that though. So
I am, but no, I don't want it. Okay, hold
Click
on
your
a second.
poison button,
Hold on a second.
my
Hold on a
friend.
second. Oops. I'm down to 2 hit points. And I gotta roll my poison to not die to poison. Where's the thing? I rolled a 3. I fucking died.
At which point, your friends see you kind of come back around the corner.
This
you
game
go,
so terrible.
And you feel your internal organs starting to shut down. You feel your ability to breathe, to respirate, leave your body. And you fall to the ground in front of them as a snake crawls over you.
Yep.
At which point, Fast Five Freddy, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm definitely standing behind both Galadriel and Palantir, but I would like to shoot an arrow at the snake.
Shoot an arrow.
I'm gonna roll up a new character.
Oh my God, this is... Oh, I get to have some tears. Go ahead with your shot. Your roll. I get to have some tears.
That is a 20, a modified 20. It was a 17 plus 3.
Excellent. That hits.
All right. That is 9 points of damage.
I'm gonna need chat. I'm gonna need some help from you all. Will 6 of you roll 3d6 and just type them in chat?
That kills the snake. And you also go through the snake and find that your arrow pierced into the body of your former traveling mate, Lyra.
Yeah, I knew him for like 10 minutes. That's not a huge thing.
It's what he would have wanted. It's what he would have wanted.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna need higher than 7s, guys. Sorry.
Everybody
chat.
just put a very, very low number in chat.
Hey, those are your stats coming up in order.
I know.
7, 8, 7.
Well, I want one from each
12.
person. I want one from each person. So Katrina, I appreciate you, but I want more people rolling dice.
So we got an 8 and a 7.
Yep.
Here,
no, it's 7.
Can I
It's
roll
7
you
and
one?
7. It's 2 7s. Yeah.
Can I roll you one, David?
Yeah, you have to put it in chat though.
Okay.
2 7s.
I got you a 13.
Oh, get a cleric.
I got you a 10.
Oh, 10 and a 12 and a 13. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you.
All right, so I hate to ask this. I'm almost afraid to ask this next question. Blade Master, Galadir, what do you do?
It's what he would have wanted. So I will take Lyro's body. At this point, I think I've probably fashioned.
It's what he would have wanted. You shut your mouth, you fucking psychopath.
At this point, I have sort of broken some of the spare poles that we picked up from all of the fallen bodies along the way, and so now I am kind of setting up a back sort of mounts for them.
You're making
so I'm going to take
for them.
I'm making a rack, so I'm going to take the top part of Lyro's body, and that's going to go left shoulder, and Lenny's body's on the right shoulder.
Ooh.
I think Paladin would help out with the carving if you want.
Thank you.
By the way,
he's so friendly.
As we're talking about next actions, Swordmaster, in your incredibly beautiful kofia that you're wearing, what would you like to do?
Well, yeah, he's seen the snake is dead. His friend is beyond helping, and so he's going to help out with carving said friend for Gary.
Wow.
Oh man, why is it that every OD&D game I'm ever in gets real weird? Why, Rich?
Is it
And
your
it's-
dungeon master?
Felix-
I don't know.
It's not us, right? I didn't do this, right, Rich?
You just create a space for people to explore their character, because their character is not them.
And
Remember,
create
We
art,
hope.
really.
Create art. Yeah. Felix is like trying to make sure that he's remembering where that spike pit is. And that's a secondary option, just to not become part of the corpse tree that is being formed. I think the spikes are preferable.
To not be part of the corpse tree. That's right.
Like that would be preferable. So he's keeping that. He's gonna look at Palantir and he's gonna say, "Hey,"
Are you okay?
and
Do you need something?
in the event of my death,
Mhm.
I'm going to say this. I expressly do not want to be part of the corpse party that's going on over there.
Of
So
course,
if
thank you for
Galadir tries to
saying.
say it, if Galadir tries to say it's what he would have wanted, I want you to know that that's not true.
I'll keep this in
And if,
mind.
and if you really want to help me, you'll take my corpse and chuck it in that spike pit.
Of course, anything.
Okay.
Katrina +1 to your hit points.
Good.
She dropped the first F in chat. Got to give her the
I-
+1.
I just like the idea though of it like playing out like a diagram in Fast Fingers Felix's mind, where it's like do, and then there's just a dotted line as he throws himself onto the spikes. And then we smash cut to inside Galadir's mind, where the exact same thing is playing out, but in that scene we see immediately afterwards lowering Palantir down to help pull the body out.
Oh, God. Okay, so where are you guys going to lead me?
There was a door we hadn't looked through yet. We could go there.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Yeah. Go.
You
check
guys
it out.
open this doorway right here.
I'm right behind you. Yeah.
Yes.
Paladin
All
will
right.
walk right up and just open the door.
I love it.
That's the water
As you
room.
look into this space,
There's a new
it's
character.
again a very large 110 by 30 area. If you
Oh
had a
my gosh, the
dwarf with
water
you,
room.
they could tell you about it immediately because they have dwarf eyes. You know, they could immediately just look and go, "Oh, that's 110 by 30," and be able to give you the size. But you know, I'll just feed it into your brain right now. As you open the door, the stench just reeks. It's completely unbearable. And along, you notice that all the water is heading south and going out under the door on the other side of the room. It feels like it is just a swill of an area. It would be improbable that you would want to cross this space. You find it inconceivable that Cobalt's actually built what looks to be a privy with urinals and toilets. But you never know, Cobalt engineering. You know, sometimes they get lucky. Maybe they read a book. Maybe it was a craft book that gave them some ideas, and they tapped into this natural spring. But you know, as you look in this place, you see that there is a throne that truly is fit for a king. It is kind of halfway along this area. Maybe can you all see my? Oh, let me change my thing. Can you see my pointer right there?
Yep.
See my pointer? You see what some might consider a throne for a king. It's adorned with gold cameos, and you can see a glint of gemstones along the top.
Friends, I seem to have found a throne that I'd say is fit for a king.
Why don't you describe it for us?
Well, it's got gemstones across the top. It's about halfway down the room. The room, by the way, it's kind of wet in here, just so you're prepared. I think Paladin will just stroll up and have a look at the throne. This is clearly something interesting. Some work must have gone into this. It deserves to be checked out.
As you're walking into that room, coming from this door, walks lawful Lenny the Prius.
The Prius.
+2 for Lenny and Prius on the hit points. I can't believe you worked the word Prius into your character title. That is totally worth it.
I was almost at Pius because he's a cleric, and I was like, no, he's got to be the Prius. So 1 second. Let me roll up my hit points. Okay. Sweet. Oh, those are gonna be
I
gone.
think Canada was just
And so
like,
Lawful Lenny,
another
the
new friend.
priest, comes in and sees you all. Wait, it's just Paladin or the friendly in here, yeah.
You can
unless
see
anyone else
the
follows.
Felix is like at the door, kind of looking at the bejeweled toilet, like
Okay.
where the. But seeing someone who looks like a man of the cloth will say, "Hi there. Would you like to adventure in this dungeon with us?"
I fear that I have been. There's some. Well, this room has a foul stench, and I thought it would bring me to a great evil. But this throne,
No evil to be found here.
Galadier enters the room.
I see. What is it that you are wearing, young man?
It's
Or,
what
no.
they would have wanted.
I guess you know you're an elf, right? So, what is it that you're wearing, ancient one?
And then both of them pipe up in unison because he's a ventriloquist. This is Galadier the Vengeful. He is venging us.
Mm. I'm gonna look to the other two in the room and say, "Are either of you in distress? Blink if you are."
I'm in the slightest. Hey, you.
You with the
I'm in
gloves.
distress.
Why don't you come with me? You seem hurt.
That would be lovely.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
Are you actually gonna spend a spell slot?
I'm
on
gonna
me?
spend a spell slot to cure light wounds on you.
I feel so
Oh,
loved and
No
supported.
healing. No healing.
What's the
like how
cure
it
light
goes.
wounds? Is it a D6? I think it's a D6.
I believe so.
I'll have to go back and look at the spells, which of course are in a completely different spot than you'd expect them to be.
Yep.
Of course.
Continual light. That's not the spell I want.
Okay, your wounds are now glowing.
Yes. You don't feel any better. They're just really bright, annoyingly so.
I'm an alternative medicine cleric. I'm like using UV lights and essential oils.
I'm getting you with all those beta waves, and it's gonna be great.
Seeing how damp the room is and fearing for his short friend's closeness to the stench, Galadier has fashioned a pair of makeshift stilts out of legs.
Gross. But they're two different legs because you only had one leg from Lyro and another leg from Lenny.
Okay.
He takes he'll be taking a -1 on all attack rolls.
Good.
While he's on stilts.
Good.
Can we just like establish that we've not mentioned it so far, but actually all of this dungeon is claymation. We're all claymation. The whole time we've been claymation. So it's only as gross as robot chicken.
Thank you. All right,
which is extremely gross. Which is extremely gross, but it's less macabre than that it is.
That actually does help me a great deal.
Doesn't it make you feel a little better to think about it that way? I just had that inspiration and I wanted to share that with the class.
That is helping me a great deal. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, it's like Wallace and Gromit, but like way
it explains how I'm able to stick things to my armor so much more.
Yes. It explains all the things. Nothing is right in the world per se, but everything feels a little bit better.
Where is everybody in relationship to the room, and what are they doing?
I'm getting healed currently.
Yes.
I don't
as
know
I'm
how much
here.
Oh, it's a 1d6
Sorry,
plus 1.
I'm not there.
1 second. Oh, nice. You get 5 hit points.
Oh, sick. That's a good number to get back.
Yeah.
So I've just got some stilts. So I've got on the stilts.
I might survive a hit now.
Yeah, and actually, just so it's totally clear, I am going to lead
Swordmaster. I hear your stilt work, by the way.
I'm going to lead Fast Fingers Felix through this door, and shut the door, and on the
Oh,
way,
God.
like tell the group
That's
I
your
want to
theme.
have a quick conversation with this one.
Of course.
And then I'm gonna turn to you, Felix, and say, what is going on with the man with the corpses?
I don't know.
And I'm leaning against the
Mm.
door, like putting my weight against it while I'm having that conversation. Not
Okay,
in
you have not.
not in like
You,
a
ha-
just
you have not left the room yet, right?
oh yeah, I have. Yeah, no.
No, you have not.
I'm out of this room, dude. There's no way I'm staying
Has
in a room with the
anybody
guy with the
checked
corpse.
out Has anybody looked at the throne?
Not me.
Yes, Paladin was looking at the throne.
As Palantir goes up to the throne and your party's making their way through this mush of slime and sludge and water that's all over the floors,
Mm-hmm.
someone roll a 1d6 for your team.
Sure.
Me.
3.
Oh, you were surprised. I rolled a 1. Boop. At which
unfortunate.
point, a great
Giant
ooze
shit
comes
monster.
out of the water.
Yeah, I shut that door.
And it smells. You're not there yet. It smells the freshness of healing. It knows what fresh healing smells like.
Oh,
And it never wants to mess with a man with a beautiful sombrero.
wait.
at
What are you
which
saying
point-
here, Rich?
What?
What are you saying here, Rich?
It never wants to mess with a man with a fresh sombrero on. The gray ooze grows out of the water and goes to engulf Fast Fingers Freddy.
Of course it does.
How does a
Well, I don't know
six-
who that. I actually don't know who that is. So
Oh, that would be you, because the DM
Fast
has
Fingers Freddy
named
just
you
walks
Fast
through the-
Fingers Freddy,
not my
Fast
name.
Fingers Felix.
there we go.
Yes,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Fast Fingers Felix. How does a 17 on a THACO of? Oh, that's AC2.
Yeah, that
No.
does it. That does hit.
No.
All right.
No.
Let's roll some damage.
It's fine. He has hit points now.
No.
That's
Not
right.
that many.
No.
If it's any consolation, if you die to acid damage, you cannot be used.
Hey, this is the best news I've heard all night.
Okay, so that would be 2 points of physical damage,
Okay.
and now let's roll for acid damage,
No.
Okay. Okay.
which
maybe-
is a beautiful. Do you hear this? Oh, it's multiple dice.
No.
Oh, I
my
love
God.
multiple
That's too many
dice. I
dice.
love
Too
multiple
many.
dice.
I just
Too
spent a
many.
healing spell on him. I only get one.
Oh, 8 points.
Okay. Yeah. That's my. I could not survive that under the best of conditions.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Are
Oh,
we
Danny
drinking
boy.
tears? Are we
the
drinking?
pipes,
Oh,
the
Danny boy.
pipes.
Oh, Danny boy. The bells, the
Glen to
bells
Glen.
call. Cheers to you.
I like.
All right.
By the way,
character as
it's
he's
Mando.
dying.
Mando.
And so I'm just gonna go ahead and establish that Felix is dissolved within the ooze.
Mhm.
Heather, you get another +1. All right. So,
So many
Fast
extra
Fingers
questions.
Felix
So that we
was
respect your
right
wishes.
there with the cleric. So, I need to go look at your name. Hold on. Let me look at your name. What was your name? Lawful Lenny the Prius. What do you choose to do?
I choose
As you
to
see-
run. I choose
You
to
run?
run.
Okay,
I
you
just
run.
showed up. This gray ooze comes out of nowhere and eats the one guy who, like, might have been reasonable. I'm out. There's evil in this room of many flavors, and I'm gonna let that evil fight it out before I attend to any of it.
So, the man with the beautiful hat on. What would you like to do?
Well, I think the only person who might have needed helping has left. So he's going to follow after him, of course, and run after him on his stilts.
You have stilts too. How many of you have stilts?
He's cutting. He is cutting. So, Blade Master Jeff Dunham, what are you up to?
I look at where Felix dissolved. I say to myself, though not out loud, it's what he would have wanted. I turn around and leave the room and close the door.
Boom, the door's closed. Now,
Ethan,
everybody roll me a wisdom check.
Ethan, Chad has given you some stats if you want them.
Oh, great.
Our
Let me
screen
look.
has given you an 11 for your strength.
Okay,
Or
great.
for your whichever
Okay.
one you're on next.
Okay, that'll be my dex.
You're gonna want mine. I just rolled a good one.
What'd you
All right,
roll?
there we go.
Oh, 12. That's good.
Everybody roll a
17.
wisdom check that's still alive. You want to roll under your wisdom.
Significantly failed that.
Okay.
Okay.
Rolled a 19, trying to get under an 8.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool. I have my stats, so we're good.
I almost rolled a 19, but then it rolled one last digit and
What's the
rolled
page?
to a 9.
What's the page for making a character?
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like 28-ish, I think.
Yeah, somewhere there.
28-ish.
So yeah, 29. 29 is a lot of the character stats stuff. Complete list of weapons and class stuff is
What do we?
30.
Let's see. What
I-
are my two best
I rolled a
scores?
successful wisdom save.
Oh, at this point, you turn to the party and go, by the way, guys, I've been in a few dungeons, and gray ooze can go through any area that is 1 inch high. And you look at the bottom of the door in front of you and realize there's room for the gray ooze to come through.
Of course, there is.
And water.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm
We
gonna
should probably keep going, right?
keep going. Right. I'm not staying.
Yep.
I'm not staying in this room. I was bravely leading the charge up through this hallway.
You guys are hoofing it.
Fighter.
I'm running.
Yep.
No, why am I? I'm not fighting those
Sling-
stupid ooze. I'm out.
Yep,
Sling
y'all are
stone
hoofing
bit.
it. Is the rest of the party hoofing it?
Sling a stone and join the party, I think.
Yep.
Which does it have an AC? I think I hit an AC of 1. I think.
So how does
I rolled an
rolling hit
18.
points?
Oh,
How
you
does-
hit it. You hit it. Totally.
How does hit points work again?
You pick your class and then you roll the die. You don't get a full hit points in your first level.
Okay. And do you add your con bonus every time?
Con per level. yeah.
Sweet. I might have a lot of hit points then.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I
dude.
need a new type of die.
Oh, that's good.
Need
I
a
need you
D8.
to-
Six-
Sword Master?
six- 6 points of stone damage.
Okay. As the gray ooze starts to find its way out through the door, it is struck and takes 6 points of damage.
Con bonus is 2. Okay.
By the way, what did you hit it with?
I hit it with a stone.
Oh, very good. Very good decision to hit it with a stone. I'm looking at chat to go, don't hit it with your weapons. Let's see what they say. Okay, good. As you guys continue to back down the pathway, it continues to move forward, at which point it reaches out to make an attack on the chapeau man.
The Chapeauman.
That would be an AC 5.
That does not hit.
Ah, it misses to the side. It's lashing out just blindly, just lashing out, to try and get an attack after being hit. Jeff Dunham, what are you up to?
I will do what I do best and pick up Palladir, hook the back of his armor onto my little lance hook, and then just start booking down the corridor.
He takes you with him. You are all booking it down the hallway. Back
What's
to
the-
Prius. Beep, beep.
What kind of?
Oh, I'm
what's the-
sorry. We have a character creation question.
Oh yeah. What's the sword?
Go to the character creation screen.
What's the like? Is it the 200 sword does a D10, but the normal sword does what, like a D6?
D6.
Okay. Is there any weapons that do a D8 like one-handed?
I
Oh,
think the
There
sword
is a
deals a
table
D8.
with which
that's a good
the
point.
short sword does a D6.
Okay, so normal sword's a
short
D8?
normal would do a D8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Plate mail, shield, and a normal sword.
Be right
That is
back.
what I'm going to be
Walk him
rolling
through a
with.
little of his character stuff. I'll be right back.
Okay, so that'll give me a normal sword for a D8.
All of this running around and never actually completing a room, this is very to type for original D&D. There are a number of fights you just don't want to take. And this is one of them.
Apparently, we're not allowed to not take this fight because it can just catch up with us.
No, it's like it's now we're playing an aggressive form of tag. We can't get it. Right?
Well, now it's very much run and gun because, to be fair, I do have Palantir strapped to me now.
Yeah.
So
So I think Palantir can keep just slinging rocks. And
Palantir can attack and Galadir can run, and we've got the equivalent of the
Mounted
goblin
archer.
on the goblin on ogre
Yes.
Howda. We've got the mounted archer going right now.
Let's
So
see. Let me
We can
roll
do
the
this
name
every-
really quick, and I'll be ready.
I'm just
Prius running down the road. Where are you at right
Prius
now?
has not taken any moments to think about attacking or addressing this monster in any significant way other than to continue to run. So however far Prius has gotten away from this situation is where Prius is at.
Well, luckily a gray ooze does not move fast.
That's good.
So you guys are outpacing the gray
I would
ooze
like to end up
unbelievably fast.
back in this room at some stage.
Put yourself there.
Boom.
You'll be fine.
All right.
And the rest of the party has followed Prius,
Mhm.
the leader of running.
Brave Sir Prius runs away. Hurrah! Hurrah! Yeah, so once getting in here, I'm going to look to Swordmaster Palantir the Friendly and ask, which of these doors have you not
still
checked?
hooked on at this point, I think.
Yeah. So which of these doors have you not checked yet?
You will not comment
so-
on his sombrero?
This is a fine hat that you are wearing. Clearly,
Thank
you
you,
understand
thank you.
a sense of direction.
This was my father's hat. He passed it on to me. Thank you.
May
so
his soul be in peace.
I think it is. I think it is. We haven't
That's
looked
what you
at this door on the west or this right-hand door of these southern two. If you'd want us to have a look at either of those two.
That would be fantastic. I will seal this door here so that the ooze will hopefully cease its pursuit.
That's an
Give me a
excellent idea.
number between 1 and 20.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. 4.
Okay.
I'm ready with my character, by the way.
By the way, you need to get a really nice little dice tower. So when you roll your dice, they just always.
Look, all my
right
dice rolling implements are like still in boxes.
Oh, that's right. You're still unpacking. Look at the shelves. You still have so much work to do, Dave.
Yeah, so much. To do.
Oh, well. Okay. All right. So you've sealed the door up the best that you could.
Okay.
And we'll see how that holds. Which way would you all like to
New
go?
character.
Yes.
Whichever
Ethan.
way gets us closer to Ethan's new character.
Oh,
that
is Ethan here?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Ethan, I have never seen your hair like this.
That's right. Yeah, I keep it up most of the time.
I know. I've watched streams. I've played games with you. Oh my gosh,
I like it to
bro.
be. I like it to be special. I like it to be a nice.
That is some luxurious locks, bro. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
But I can just do
Okay.
this. And you can do this too. But we can. But mine's gray. You can't do that.
Not yet.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You got some work to do, bro.
It's a pride.
Get that +4 wisdom going on.
Yeah.
And which
Okay.
corridor Paladin hear or just sense friendship? Which corridor is more likely to lead Paladin to
Sense
friendship?
friendship. I cast detect friendship, and then I follow the direction that tells me.
Which one do you want to go? West or south?
I'll come. Okay, so if I come from the one in the south, does that mean that I get to know what's down there?
Yeah, you can see right now. If you turn the corridor, you guys have already seen that. Would you like to continue down that corridor?
No, I think I'll come. Actually, I'll come from the room that Tedric was in.
This one.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yes,
north
yes.
one
The robber flight.
Your new
with the
character.
rubber flies.
All of a sudden, as you guys hammered the door shut and you've clogged up any of the open areas that you can see with some of the garments of the dead adventurers that you've been with to seal the space as tight as possible,
Yes, the garment.
you hear a noise behind you. You roll your 1d6. He rolls his 1d6. It's a match. There's nobody that has advantage. As you turn, as you see around the corner, you see a luxurious hair come around towards you. Please introduce yourself, Ethan.
Yeah, shining plate mail armor with a shield and a sword, and just looks the paragon of knighthood with these long flowing locks and a nice beard. And he says, "Hola, señores." Pues,
Look at this name. Hold on. I'm sorry. I rolled 20 and I looked at your name.
Pues
Go on.
me hemos oído el estupendo de la Iglesia Sagrada del Este. Entonces, quiero ayudarles. Necesitan ayuda. Estoy aquí para
Inconceivable.
ayudar.
It is good to meet you. I'm Lawful Lenny, the Prius.
Ok, no entiendo nada. Ok, pues. Give you a thumbs up.
Oh, my apologies. I speak the local dialect. You speak a neighboring language. Got it. This will be great. I was really hoping to meet someone here that I could connect with, but I see that's not going to happen.
So your new party
We're
member
always here if you want to connect
speaks
with
a
someone.
language no one else knows within the group.
Lucky
Es un
Lyro's
placer
head.
conocerles.
Lucky Lenny and Galadir and Paladir will all just look at each other. But Lucky Lyro will say, hola.
Ah, pues, hola.
Muy bien. At which point you've now been joined by
Rodrigo el Estupendo.
Rodrigo. Say it again.
Rodrigo el Estupendo.
Say it again one more time. Say it again.
Rodrigo.
El Estupendo.
Rodrigo el Estupendo. Para los
Estupendo.
gringos.
Iglesias
Sí.
Sagrada del Este.
Sí, estupendo.
Please don't
He's
cancel
joined the
us,
party.
internet.
We're totally getting striked on this. Someone's submitting us. Unbelievably, as your party meets Estupendo, you immediately are taken in by his charm, his suave, his lovely locks, and he is just
with like 14 charisma, so I'm actually pretty good.
yes, +1 HP. No, +2 HP for that.
Sweet.
So
I didn't know that.
I'm not going to
charisma
tell you how
bonus
much
would give you HP.
I'm not going to tell you how much HP I have.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna find out.
hold on to it. I'll take it away.
It's a lot more than I had as a rogue.
Friend.
Yeah.
It's definitely, he's friend-shaped, and I think Galadir instantly recognizes that and will hand you one of the gnome's jawbones.
Okay. I'll take it.
Which
chaos.
Liro will explain in fluent Spanish that is because you talk so pretty.
Okay.
They do not speak the language, but they are impressed nonetheless.
Oh my god.
Jeff Dunham awards you the jawbone of a gnome.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Rodrigo will just kind of look at it and smile, say something that nobody understands, and then just kind of put it in a pocket, just like okay, and thumbs up.
Yeah, I think the two of you are about to check that southern passageway.
Of course. And Paladin will go and check the southern passage.
And while they're doing that, I'm just going to recheck my door sealing technique, Rich, just to make sure that the ooze is not going to be able to make its way through.
Give me another D20 roll.
Okay. It's a 7.
Does Paladir want to be let down, or is Paladir still riding like Baby Bjorn style on the front?
Paladin had asked to be unhooked. I think it just got lost in the shenanigans earlier.
Oh my god.
Probably put the stilts against the wall, in case we need them later. Actually, no, put the stilts in the backpack. Maybe just like a foot poking out. And then go check down the corridor.
What was your D20, Dave?
It was a 7.
Okay, good. Very good roll. Good roll. I like that roll.
Okay.
That was a good roll.
Okay.
All right, you guys head to the South Passage. As you start to look westward, you see it looks like this.
Rich, how in the world did you think this was a 4-hour dungeon? I just want to know.
It was more than 4 hours, but we have definitely extended every room every time we're in there. But we're really close.
Oh, good.
Would you like to continue west or check out this new southern entrance?
Friends,
By the
would we like to
way,
go through this door?
you what?
I just said, friends, would we like to go through this door?
Lead on. Yes.
Of course. And he'll go
As
through
you
the
hit the southern entrance, sorry, the Jameson is kicking in. You see a huge mat. I mean, this mat, it must be 5 foot by 5 foot. And it says in common, wipe your feet. So before you guys proceed into the next space, who's going to wipe their feet and who's not going to wipe their feet?
Paladin will readily oblige.
Palantir walks up
wisdom
to
of
the
8.
Palantir walks up and goes wipes his feet. Nothing happens.
Feet don't get eaten by a mat mimic.
Nope, nothing jumps up and ka-chomp, claws him. He just wipes his feet.
Sounds good to me.
Rodrigo looks a bit like he looks at it and looks like he's trying to read it, and it's like, but then sees what Palantir does and then does the same and kind of looks at him and
You wipe your feet. Prius.
Prius wipes his feet.
You wipe your feet?
Galadir will also wipe his feet, and then also wipe any spare feet that he is carrying on his back.
I was about to
This
say
takes-
Paladin would wipe his stilts.
Oh
This
my
takes
God.
just a few minutes.
Oh my God.
You have extra left over from previous adventures before this stream.
Palantir goes whoosh, 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 and then reaches behind him and goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
Yep.
and wipes feet on the mat also.
While making those noises.
Exactly.
Whoosh.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
As you guys take a look at what's going on over here, and you cross the threshold
Oh,
into
Jesus.
this new space that's in front of you, you notice it's huge, and you enter the room and you're confronted by the smell of poop. No other way to put it. Just fresh poop. Smells like fresh poop. There's hay everywhere, and there's poop everywhere, and you start to hear hee-haw, hee-haw.
Friends, I think I found a cowboy.
un burro.
And you walk into the space and you see that there's mules looking at you going hee-haw, hee-haw, at the same time as you start to come into this. I'm going to move you a little bit, your character
Yep.
token,
Yep.
and
Party
say you're
token.
kind of like you're right there.
Yep.
Your party token, that's right, because your characters are not you.
Of course.
And there's 4 mules baying and hee-hawing at you. At this
We'll try and
point.
pat one on the nose.
I'm gonna
Mulas.
I'm gonna pick up some hay and offer it, but not approach.
And someone wanted to tap. Was that
That was the friendly
Blade Master that wanted to? Galadir?
Swordmaster Palantir.
Oh,
Yeah.
was that Sword Master?
Yeah, I wanted to pat one of them on the nose.
Okay. So you know, Prius grabs a little hay. Oh, cute. Fucking cute. So, it's like I'm at the drive-through zoo. So cute. There's some mules here. And next thing you know, everyone's starting to feel very, calm. Palantir says, "Oh, how cute. I want to pet this donkey on the nose." At which point, you lose your chance for initiative.
To kill the donkey mimic.
The donkeys. Hee-haw! 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 They start to get louder and louder, at which point they attack the team. You roll some
hits.
No.
Right. Okay.
No. Why are they so angry?
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
2 misses and a okay. So let's just start at the top. Swordmaster missed. Oh, you changed your name.
Maestro.
It's
Maestro
now-
de espadas Rodrigo del Estupendo de la Iglesia Sagrada del Este. No es muy complicado. Es un nombre corto en mi país.
Enrique Iglesias is missed. At which point I had 2 beautiful rolls on Prius and Gladiator. How does Thaco 3 and 3 do for both of you?
Misses.
Be ashamed.
I had a shield.
I missed
shield.
Prius at an AC 3?
I had a shield, yo.
Okay, then that takes us back to Jeff Holton, Gallaudier. What's your AC?
My AC.
Only I
It's
get the
also
Jeff Holton
2.
reference, dude.
Does no one else get the Jeff Holton? Does no one else get that reference?
How can they?
Do they get it? Ethan, do you get it? Do you
just-
get the Jeff?
When you say Jeff Dunham, I get that one.
Jeff Dunham. I
yes.
didn't mean to say Jeff Holton.
Oh,
Sorry,
that
I
one
meant Jeff Dunham.
understand.
Okay, Josh showed up in chat. It messed up my train of thought. It's definitely Jeff Dunham. Everyone gets Jeff Dunham reference. Sorry, I did not mean to say Jeff Holton. That just was because Josh showed up in chat. Gallaudier, how are you doing against an AC3?
Oh, my AC is 2.
Oh!
Can I get an extra hit point for saying my entire name without messing up? Because I'm kind of proud of myself.
One hit point for you.
That was a trap you made for yourself and you passed it. How is that? How is that fair?
Look, I don't know. All I know is I got another hit point. It's so weird.
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
So the 4 donkeys, the 4 mules, they're all. What's unbelievable? They're all orange. Every one of them is orange. They're bright fucking orange, and their hair just wafts over to one side, and they're running at you, and they're hitting their hooves, and they're hitting with their teeth
Dom,
all
that
at the same
hat.
time.
It looks like an emoji on your head. It's so
It looks so fake,
It looks so fake. up
but
there.
we know it's so real because we were there with you when
I
you
am.
brought it out.
It really does kind of look like a JPEG.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't.
You see me have to catch it every time it falls off
Yeah,
every
it's
5
got-
minutes.
it's definitely got the filter effect feel
You've-
to it.
You
So I'm gonna
followed the
start
Frank
at the
Sinatra
top of-
school of
I'm going to
attitude.
start the top of my order, which is Swordmaster Paladier with the beautiful sombrero. What do you choose to do?
Seeing that these mules do not seem to be friends, I think Swordmaster Paladin will attack with his sword, which is 18 hits an AC 1, I think.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I closed the wrong thing. Hold on. Hold on. I just closed the wrong. I totally had the adventure open and I was switching between tabs and I totally just closed that tab. Hold on a second.
Yep.
We got to get the names of the
Of the donkeys.
donkeys. We got to get the names of the donkeys up. Hold on a second.
Yeah, so an
Hold
18
on.
hits an AC 1.
According
to this page 36 in the,
Yeah, because 10 hits a 9, and then you can just go off that.
There you go.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Maybe
I had to
you
log
can
back in
map
to
to
Google.
Dom, I feel like that's a thing that I heard the first time I played D&D. When I was like, "What's this Thaco business?" And they're like, "Oh, just remember that a 10 hits a 9 and go off that." I want to say that's exactly what I heard once.
Well, a 19 hits a 0 and a 10 hits a 9. So
Yeah.
you should be able to figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 4 donkeys in front of us.
Gross.
Mules.
Which one?
Attacking
was,
animals.
which
Max,
Paladin trying to attack?
Madison, Mary, and Morgan. Which one of those would you like to hit first?
Morgan is the one that Paladin was trying to pet on the nose,
Okay.
then tried to attack him, and so he's now going to try and cut its knee in half with his sword.
Okay.
Like you do.
And
It's
did
what they
6
would have
damage.
wanted.
That's what they would have wanted.
Oh, still in the game. Lost a leg. But what's great, Morgan has 3 more.
I mean,
This isn't the Knights of Neef or the Knights
Paladin
of
has 4 at this
BS.
point, so Paladin's winning.
Okay, so Emilio Estevez, what are you doing? It's the closest I can get to your name.
Fuck, dude.
You go like Rod. Like Rod's fine. You know,
Rod, what do you do, Rod?
whatever your Anglo tongue can manage to pronounce is fine. I suppose. I'm gonna swing at one of them with con mi espada. So that is an 18,
Oh, god damn.
which I think
Oh,
also
excuse my
hits.
French.
It's a 1.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait,
that hits.
Rich.
Would
That's
you
what
like
you're
to
worried
hit-
about saying in this stream is dropping a GD. That's what you've been worrying about. You've been saying. I feel like you're.
Hey,
I
listen,
didn't
we
want
have
to
to
take the
make
Lord's
sure
name in vain. Sorry about that.
we have to make sure we don't hit
Were
a
you hitting
PG-13
Morgan?
rating here.
Mary, Madison, or Max
Um,
as you look into the table?
yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out if I straight up threw that. And no, I didn't. Okay.
Oh, where your dice went?
You know,
it
I
looked
totally,
like it looked like it went in my trash can, but it just bounced off of it.
I
so-
totally punished my children that anytime the die roll off the table, it was null. They messed up. They missed.
Okay.
It didn't count. It just didn't count.
Well, I rolled 11 points of damage on one of the healthy ones, I guess. I think, yeah.
Madison, Mary, and Morgan has 3 legs.
Morgan has 3 legs. I'm gonna hit Max
Max for 11 points of damage.
because I did max damage.
You did max damage, and Max died.
Oh my god.
Max died by your hands. Max fell today. F's in the chat for Max. Okay,
Oh, boy.
back to the order. At which point, that is going to be our new lawful Lenny the Prius.
Yes. Lawful Lenny
Come on
Prius.
up.
Real quick, what else is going on in this room besides the hay and the donkey dung and the donkeys?
Oh, there's stalls. It is literally a spot where these guys have been living.
Okay.
And somehow they've been getting fed.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm gonna hit Morgan, who's on 3 legs.
Okay.
I'm gonna hope that by being down a leg, its AC is a little less.
Okay.
I rolled for shit. So.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Whoosh! You see this incredibly swifty move out of Morgan. Just kind of like chunk, 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 and misses the blow. At which point now we're, at the cleanup hitter. Blade Master, Galadar. Jeff Dunham.
So I think Madison was probably the one, and I saw the gnashing of teeth and the angriness of the mule
Oh, yeah.
coming at me. And it's furious, so I'm going to do
Bane
what-
at you the entire time. Bane.
I'm going to assume this is a mule operating on normal mule rules. And I'm going to reach into my pocket and I'm going to pull out a few of the loose fingers that I have, and I'm going to feed the mule.
You go for an olive branch.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, like a handful of sugar cubes.
You go for an olive branch.
Oh my god.
Back to the mules.
Oh my god.
At this point, Max is dead. And Madison was married to Max. I mean, they had like a donkey bond. They had a mule bond. What's that so funny, Dave?
Is that what this is?
It's synergy. They had synergy, bro.
Okay.
I didn't do the other thing I could have done.
Okay.
That was really good. This is a stream for everybody. This is a stream for everyone.
Your nephew's in this
And-
stream.
Not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
He's asleep.
Not
His
for a
aunt-
long time.
Yeah, his aunt kicked this off a while back. Trust me.
You got 5 minutes in, and
Yeah.
the parental
It
controls.
was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 19. Oh, AC 0. How does that do for you, Blade Master Galadir?
That will hit.
That will hit. So the idea of an offering is very beautiful, but the idea that these guys have just been stuck here in this world, living the world that they live, They don't pretty much want what you got to offer.
Uh,
You, my friend, are going to take 7 points of damage on bite and hit, or hooves and bite.
I could have taken them away from this all. We could have had a real life together. But okay.
Now, Mary, she's focused right in on the Spanish Inquisitor. And misses, I believe. Hold on. Let me just do a quick check. Yeah, that misses. AC 4 does not hit you, correct?
No, I got 2.
Yeah. No.
See, I'm very hard to hit because nobody expects me. Nadie me espera.
At this point, the last one is going after the beautiful man in the chapeau. That would be a miss. Back to the team. Swordmaster, what are you doing?
So I'd like to think that Palladir has shortened Morgan's front left leg. And so he's going to try and move on to the back left leg.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Go for the roll.
And rolls a 17 to hit AC 2.
That hits. You guys are rolling like monsters.
Wow.
Only 3 damage, though.
That kills it.
Wow.
Morgan dies.
I think topples over.
Yep. Topples over. Blood just boosh, boosh, shooting out of the legs. It's out of here. It's done.
I remember this
Now-
is all claymation.
Yeah,
is
it's
all
all
claymation.
claymation. Yes. Enriqueo, what are you doing?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Oh, Rodrigo.
Yeah. Is there
Rodrigo.
another? That you're not supposed to do it in the back of your mouth, but okay. What? How many mules do we have left?
2, Madison and Mary.
All right, Madison. Madison. That's a 17.
That hits.
Sweet.
Could you guys roll some low die, please?
I did. I'll do it more for
Yeah,
you.
well, at least one of you did, yeah.
So
That's
got this
10.
last time.
10 points of damage.
Okay. You skewer Madison right where she stands. As you launch forward with your
Like
sword,
gleaming espada.
it just slices right into the neck, comes down to the chest, and pulls back out the other side like a beautiful V. Madison drops to the ground.
Wow.
At this point, we go to Prius.
Yeah, Lawful Lenny the Prius. Rolls a 5. I don't do anything.
Yay! Blade Master Galadir. Mary is incredibly mad. All of her brethren are gone.
They were all like siblings?
Well, I mean, they're all living in a dungeon together. I imagine there's some inbreeding going on here.
Oh my god.
Well, mules are sterile, so that
It doesn't matter.
Oh, well.
there's actually no breeding going on.
Damn it! They're donkeys then. They're donkeys.
Okay.
That's fine.
They're all named
That's
improperly then.
I'm glad we clarified. It's with the silent D at the beginning.
Yeah, so now it's what, like Derry, Dorgan,
Dax.
Dadison.
Dax, and what was the other one?
Dadison.
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 Oh,
You guys caught on to my naming scheme, I see.
Yes. Maybe last
I
time.
don't, I don't know how. I don't know how we figured it out. It's pretty genius.
Galadir is going to look disappointed, but not surprised. Not mad, just disappointed. And in one motion, pull out the two-handed sword and bring it down on Mary.
Oh, the vengeance. The vengeance that I'm seeing in this strike.
It is vengeful, and that is a 19 plus a 2, so 21.
Holy smokes, you guys are rolling hot.
And
That
I've
means
been
you're in
forgetting
so
to
much
add my
trouble in this
bonuses to
next
my
room.
rolls.
You are going to roll so low in the next room, but you hit.
That's how
Let's hear some
average is,
damage.
and the roll is 9 on a d10 plus 2, so 11.
Don't even know why I make this shit. I don't even know why I make adventures. Why do I make dungeons? If all everybody's going to do is kill everything in my dungeon, why do I even do this?
How many?
Oh,
like 5 characters have died.
It's never
At
enough.
least.
Just
Blood for-
roll over my NPCs.
Blood for
I
the blood
see-
god. That's all he wants.
I know we're gonna have a shot for the donkeys
Yeah.
because they're not mules.
Donkey tits.
Yeehaw.
We're gonna have a shot for
I
the donkeys.
I
Cheers.
bisect the donkey.
We finally.
Oh yeah,
killed-
yeah. Oh yeah, you killed it. I don't know if you noticed by my absolute not happiness about that, but
I do feel bad about it, so I will take Madison's head with me and remembrance of what could have been.
I think Paladin would see that you're clearly not too happy about all this, and will just reassure you that it was a kindness
okay.
at this point. All their friends had died, so you were just really being a friend to them at this point.
they made me mad. Not
It's what they would have wanted.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's what they wanted.
it's what
It's
they would have
okay.
wanted.
It's okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
I was really looking for a donkey kill. I figured I'd get a donkey punch in there somehow and kill someone, but it just didn't happen.
Not the donkey.
I worked on that for weeks. Anyways, back to the game. You guys have a few doors to look at right there.
Let's do this door.
I'm sorry.
This is the dungeon.
Which one? I'm sorry.
This one down here.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's open. So you guys use your magical mirror technique. Kind of take a peek.
Eyes.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I mean, using the pole technique of tapping on things. Check down here.
Mhm.
Let's look around this corner.
Okay.
Checking each square with our 10-foot pole, our menage of 10-foot poles. Oh my god, there's so many hallways. What's this first one?
I cast Detect Boss Room.
Detect boss room. Okay. I'm not gonna go down that hall. What's this next one? All right. What's down this way?
Hold on,
Oh
let me see.
God. Oh my god.
Tap tap mirror. Tap tap mirror. We're not even 100%ing this right now.
Where
We're
are you
just
guys
here.
at? Hold on,
It's
where are you guys at?
Right
You want to look down this hall?
Yeah.
Speed run.
Yep. Speed
Yep.
run.
Speed run.
Oh my god. All right. Fucking let's go. Full send.
Roll a 1d6.
Fuck me. Got a 3.
Beat me to it.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Oh, we matched initiatives. At this point, I'm gonna give it to my guy because I'm the DM, so I get to kind of do that, right? I get to kind of
Yeah, I
just
guess.
make those.
And you're still pretty upset about those donkeys that were
Yeah.
just basic donkeys out of the fucking monster manual.
Unbelievably, there's a red dragon right there around the corner. No, I'm just kidding.
How does it fit? How does it fit in the
It
intersection?
does not fit.
Really squished. It can't move.
I'm just gonna stand there and poke it till it dies because it can't move at all.
No. Out of the ceiling, through an open hole, drops a giant shrew right on top of you. It misses as it falls to strike on you and lands on the floor in front of you.
A
Unfortunately,
giant shrew.
Can I ask how big this giant shrew is in reference to the
And
size
what is
of
her
a
what
man?
is her dowry? How much?
It's 5 foot in length.
Andy got it. Thank you, Andy.
What was that?
I asked, what is her dowry? There's a whole Shakespeare. Oops, there's a whole Shakespearean play about this, so I gotta ask.
Perhaps we can tame it.
Perhaps.
If we want to get a little closer to the nose,
Yeah.
perhaps we can tame the shrew.
Taming the shrews not happening in this dungeon.
All right.
So
It
since you're
didn't
the-
really happen in the play either.
in
the
your
version I saw.
in your case, Dave, you're the closest. What are you doing?
Donkey.
Well, Lawful Lenny the Prius is not really good at frontline work. So because he's got a strength of 7, thanks chat. So Lawful Lenny the Prius is gonna back up and not tangle with this untamed shrew.
Oh, sombrero. What would you like to do?
So Paladin will gladly step up and let Lenny stand behind, clearly blocking him from attacks. And is this shrew clearly unfriendly at this point? Has it done attacks yet?
It tried to attack me on its way down.
Yeah, it has forfeited the right to friendship, I think. So Paladin will just go and try and stab it. Why not? And we'll hit an AC -1.
Jiminy Christmas, are you kidding me?
Is that how that works? Did I get my maths right? I think so.
So you
I
rolled
That
a
means you
20?
rolled like a 21.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 20.
Because
It's
Thaco
20.
is 2 hit 0 on a 20. So
No,
that means you rolled
No,
a
19.
21.
I thought it was it's 19 for AC 0.
Oh, well, let me look.
Yeah, because it's
Oh, it
10 hits a
is.
nine.
So a 20
Oh.
is -1.
So
I
20 hits a
couldn't see.
-1.
Yeah, good call. Sorry.
Goodness.
Ah, okay,
and
roll your
do
damage.
5 points of stabbing damage, I think.
All right, still in the game.
To the closest part of this shrew.
All right, we're going to go to Galadir with the beautiful hair.
Longbow strike, I think that this time from afar. I'm not going to horn in too much on Paladin. Not the best. It is a 15.
Oh, a 15. Let me check my Thaco chart.
AC 4.
That's an. I got an AC. Oh, an AC 4. You're right. Santa Maria. Why does it have to? God bless. Roll your damage.
What did you?
Why do I even play this game?
What do you think is gonna happen?
I rolled max on it, so 6 points of damage.
Yes.
It's dead. You
Yes!
kill it. It dies on the
Yes!
ground in front of you. It doesn't get any attacks.
Rodrigo,
Go ahead.
Rodrigo, look at Galadir and say, "It is what you would have wanted."
I think you get thumbs up and then a thumbs up from Lyro and a thumbs up. Well, it would have been a thumbs up from Lenny. Lenny doesn't have a thumb, but another thumbs up there.
Me da mucho miedo, pero okay. Okay.
This is so
I
dark.
take the shrew and wear
This
it
is
as a
all Hugo. I'm generating content for Hugo right now.
Is this what this is?
Little Easter eggs for Hugo to find in the box.
Oh, Hugo, are you in the chat?
Probably not.
I hope you're there, Hugo.
He's
I hope
probably
you're
not.
in the chat.
It'd be good, but he's not.
All right. What do you guys want to do next? You killed the. You
Uh,
tamed the shrew.
Should we keep going?
I mean, we could check over here and then loop back around and check here.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna do this for you. Ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Super ready. Bum bum bum. All right.
Perfect.
Sweet.
So we've
Paladin
already
find
done.
anything at
We've
the end of
already
this?
done all of this, so we can start going this
At
way.
this
now.
dead end.
Yes. All right. We move over here.
Are you looking through the door or are you looking through the open hallway?
Guess open hallway because it's open.
Okay.
I did put the shrew back up in the hole that it fell out.
Oh, does this go in the same room as the other thing?
And Paladin could have stood on his shoulders to like push it the extra little bit.
We balance it.
Oh my god! All right. So, which way do you want to go, through the door or through the hall into it? Maybe the same room.
Do you have a talent for opening doors?
I don't know.
Then why not go through the hallway?
Tap 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 tap
Yeah,
tap.
we tap our way down the hallway like we're lost.
As you look into this next space through your magical mirror, you find a room. As you look into this space, you see this was the Cobalt's throne room. It's a splendor of the Cobalt Nation. The room is hewn from the stone around it with many gemstone and gold inlays. The only problem you can see, as a Mimitor has caught the sight of the glint of the light from your mirror and they're staring down at the hallway that you're entering.
You just said a minotaur?
Yeah, you see 3 of them.
I thought you said a mimitor, which would be like a
No,
mimic minotaur.
Sorry, that's this episode is brought to you by Jameson.
A
That would be the
minotaur.
Jameson talking. A minotaur staring down your way.
3 of them?
Pues,
All right.
How tall are
ah,
these?
todos. Muy bien.
You notice that they're also beautifully orange, and they all have like hair that falls over to the side, and they're just a splendor and strength.
Are they large creatures? Can they fit down this hallway?
Oh yeah.
Are they greater than man-sized?
Say that again.
I said, are they greater than man-sized?
They're horses, so I'm gonna say they're greater than man-sized.
So you're talking about
Excellent.
centaurs?
Minotaurs.
Or
Minotaurs.
So they're like cows.
They're like bulls.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
A minotaur is a large man with the head of a bull. So I was mistaken that they don't have 4 legs because I was thinking of a horse.
Yep.
Yeah,
But they're
that's
a large
centaur.
man with the head of a bull.
All right.
It's larger than human size though in the idea of categories because I know what you're looking at is your damage and your ability to hit. They are
My
larger than human.
I see. Yeah. It
Lawful
greatly
Lenny,
helps my AC.
the War Prius, counsels that we should fall back, and that we should fight them at the end of this hall. Where
We should at least see what they have to say at the end of the hall.
that is where we
They
should
would
have
not do that.
negotiations in a position of strength. I agree. Where 3 of us may attack from 3 different squares onto the one square.
Verbally, of course.
Verbally, yes. While I draw my crossbow.
As you're running down the hallway, you see the head of a minotaur look around the corner at you and just throw out a big puff at you as you guys
Galadier.
are at the end of the hallway.
Galadier has a moment of inspiration. It did not work on the mules because mules are notoriously angry.
Night, Larry.
But minotaurs
Very
are
reasonable creatures.
notoriously intelligent.
Very reasonable creatures.
And I'm going to take 3 of the legs that I have, and I'm going to put them into my arms, and I'm going to walk to the end of the hallway with them towards the minotaurs.
Rodrigo takes up a position like right at the end of the hallway, like shield up and like sword over the top of the shield, like ready to
Yeah.
go.
Shield up. Mace is like banging against the shield.
Mhm.
Paladin is walking at Galadier's side, as always.
Good for the 2 of you.
Blade Master Galadier. Roll a 1d6.
Well, this is my one low roll of the night is a 1.
Oh God.
Yes.
Are you serious?
So just so I get it right, we've got like a Galadier here and a Paladin here. Is that right? The 2 of you
Yeah.
are in the hallway. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. That's what I wanted to know.
And you're back there with Emilio.
Yep.
Hanging out in the back.
And you've got at least 1 Minotaur in the hallway too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe a little bit more like here because he's kind of poking around the corner. He doesn't want to commit to full exposure.
Yeah.
But
So he's like,
as you bring the bounty of legs and you offer them, kind of like a
I
Thanksgiving.
pick one up and I do ang, 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 ang.
You do a nom 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 nom. At which point you sense, you just feel and you see in the muscles of the Minotaur that have totally been doing some totally ripped P90 exercises start to flex at you. You know it's an attack. You get to strike first.
I drop the legs, 2-handed greatsword around the corner.
There you go. Roll for the hit.
Come on, let's go. Okay. No, not great. Could be better. 15 plus 2. 17.
Ugh,
That's a tackle of
fuck. Okay, let me
Oh,
go
wait.
back to my spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Okay, how much damage did you do?
oh well, great sword. So
That was
1d10
on, by the way, that was on Drump. That was
Drump.
Drump.
Drump the Drinitar. There we go. That's a lower roll than I have been rolling. So 5 plus 2, so 7.
7. All right, still in the game. Boop. He's now pissed. He strikes back at you. Natural 20.
Oh,
So I
shit.
hit. That would be a 1d10. And let me find my 1d10. 9 points of damage.
Well, it's what Galadir would have wanted.
Did Galadir just die?
Yes.
Oh no.
Galadir dies, but it's Galadir dies like in Fallout 3 when you get a headshot
No.
and there's just bits everywhere.
No. F's in chat.
Cheers to Galadir.
do-
High Shelf Gaming. Nope. Neither of you get +1. No, fuck that.
Why not?
Hang on a
Okay,
second.
High Shelf Gaming +1.
There it is. I need it. Fucking Minotaurs just dropped our dude, our creepy dude.
Okay, creepy dude's dead. He got chomped by the Minotaur. You guys are at the end of the hallway. What would you all like to do before he
What
disappears
is,
around the
what is-
corner?
I gotta ask.
Paladin.
Did the other Minotaurs also enter the hallway?
No.
What's Palantir doing?
So Paladin is just distraught that his brother has just died.
Yeah.
They've been adventuring for so long, and this has never happened before.
For so many moments.
And he's just standing like between the body of Galadir, which he knows Galadir would want people to do things with, and the Minotaur, and just like sword out, and his last stand against the Minotaur that just killed his brother, and will attack it if it comes near comes near Galadir's body.
You totally get an attack. And by the way, the Minotaur does know a little Estonian and says, "What a beautiful mutz you have on." So you get an attack on the Minotaur before it could disappear.
Disappear?
Or move away.
Move away?
Does it have an
It's
AC
right
of
at the, it's just
9?
at the end of the hallway. It could totally
He's packed
take
in
off after this round of
boxes.
attack.
He's got the U-Haul ready to go. He's about to move away.
He's moving away. Yeah. Moving to Utica.
I
Oh,
rolled
no.
a 10.
No, never.
You rolled a 10?
Never Utica.
Yeah,
You rolled a 10!
yeah. So AC 9.
Finally a non-hit roll. Excellent. Okay. Now you two are at the
Okay.
end of the hallway.
I can't see through the tears.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah. Difficult to do combat when you're crying.
That makes me sad.
Okay. So the Minotaur is gonna leave the hallway? I just want to.
I don't know. You guys have attacks on it right now.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot it with a crossbow.
Okay.
No, that's a 3.
That misses.
Dang.
Well, Deagle.
There's some good
Okay.
stats in the chat there for you, bud.
Rodrigo will go forward and attack with his sword.
Okay. Heather rolled an 18.
Yeah. All right. So
That is a 20. 17 plus 3.
That hits. Drump has been hit.
Okay. That is 11 points of damage.
Wow. Still in the game. Lots of damage.
He kind of hit his shield a bit.
Bashes the shield.
Taunt him charismatically.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
Okay, so let me
tears.
just do a quick check of where everybody is. We've got some squares here and things along those lines. We got the party over here. Let
Yeah,
me.
I
let
kind
me.
of had my guy like on here. I'll draw it.
So you might say you're there,
Sure. Yeah.
and we might say this is Rodrigo, right there.
Well, I had I had Palladir and Rodrigo both in the hallway.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Palladir, you were a long range attack, but in the hallway.
No, Palladir was sword that time was standing
Okay,
over
so
guard
you
his
were back
body.
down in this hallway,
Mhm.
and again, when we look at Prius, you're at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, with my crossbow out. Yeah.
Okay, at this point, Drum backs down around the corner. Prius, give me a D6.
It's a 4.
Ooh, you don't seem to notice. Well, what happens next
Sucks.
sucks, because right behind you is 2 new Minotaurs. Minotaurs are
Mhm.
behind you.
Mhm.
One of them's Davin, the other one's David, and they're taking a swing on you, both.
All right. Good. Good.
Let's get the D20s out for Davin and David.
Good.
One misses, the other hits an AC 1.
That hits.
Okay, let's go back to the game. Let me look at the damage for these guys. 1d10. Boop, 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 boop. Where's my 1d10? David. Santa Maria.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did I telegraph that too much?
How much?
2 points.
Oh, thank goodness.
So David hits you for 2 points of damage.
I'm into it.
And Drump is nowhere to be seen. So
I'm gonna
have
alert the team that we are getting flanked.
okay. Back to the team. You guys pick your order. You guys tell me what's going on. Hopefully, we've had time for Shade Master to come in from the north side of the room.
I'm gonna say I think that Lawful Lenny the Prius is gonna say push, 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 and I'm going to make my way into that hallway. Rich.
So you're gonna do this.
Yeah, but before I really commit to that whole move, I am going to pop the cork on my lamp oil.
Oh.
And spill lamp oil all along. I'm just gonna draw big like bloop 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 bloop. And spill all my lamp oil.
But you're not in it. You're not in it.
Yep.
I see that you're in. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. I've got my shield up. I've dropped the crossbow. That thing's useless now. I'm all in at this point with my mace out and my shield.
Okay.
Or I guess a shield and the torch, because one of us has to carry the light.
Yeah. Lawful Lenny the Prius has dropped oil.
Yeah.
Did you light it or did you just spill it?
No, I just spilled it.
Okay. So now let's give Shade Master a chance to introduce themselves.
I will say, okay, coming from this would have been from up above, I think. Or let me look at the map. Because I was not paying attention while I
I'm
was
thinking
rolling.
from the north door.
From the north door. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I will be coming in from the north door, kind of with a sneak attack.
Oh,
effort.
good call.
You will see a human who somehow looks both like Palladir and like Galadir. Because it's the third brother,
Halfling plus elf equals human, I think.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Has great hair is all I got out of that.
Yeah.
It's exactly so. It's Halladir, the Shade Master, who dressed all in black and wielding a. Let me see. What is a
What is your
That's a
character
armor.
class?
thief
Okay.
Yeah, with the
I
sneak
think
attack.
you just get daggers, maybe. I don't know.
with the sneak attack? Yes. Any missile weapon.
Now,
Any missile weapon. Okay, so with the longbow then, much like his brother before him. So I have to do the minimum number of changes on my character's sheet. Will be swooping in. Yes,
yeah, I
think
just left
to
my old
do,
weapons on there. I just don't use them now. It's too much effort.
Backstabbing. How do I backstab?
You get a +4 to hit, and then you do double damage.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to backstab with my
I'll
ranged.
put the party marker whereabouts I think you are is like back towards the story.
Perfect.
Back towards the story.
So
yeah,
it's a D20 plus your Dex modifier +4.
D20 plus Dex plus 4. And I am. Where are the weapon stats again? Because I am within. How many feet?
Oh, it's OD&D. You just run up there, bro.
Okay.
You're as
Wherever you
close
wanna
as
be.
you need to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I run 5th
I was-
edition.
Well,
Theater of the
I was going
mind.
to say, I'm within 70 feet.
Yeah. Oh,
I
totally.
assume.
Totally. That room. Yeah.
So that's an additional +1. So it's attack roll
Look at
plus
the
dexterity.
min-maxing going on here.
That's what we need.
What was it?
Listen.
That's what we need.
It will be 1d20 plus 3 for my dexterity, plus 4 for my attack roll, 4 for my backstab, plus 1.
8.
Plus, yes. So plus the 1. So it's 1d20 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
You're third level characters. How are you hitting this hard?
I did not roll well. I did not roll well. I rolled an 11, so that equals 19.
Oh, that hits. 19 hits. Would you like to hit David or would you like to hit Davin?
I will hit Davin, I think.
How many points of damage do you do against Davin?
Well, it's
love that show.
5 plus 3, so double that. 16 points of damage.
Okay, still in the game.
And bonus action hide.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, that's
Good
not
move.
those aren't things that happen.
That's not a thing.
No, you don't get bonus actions.
I think really hard about hiding.
You really want to hide now that you're in a room with 2 minotaurs by yourself.
Yep.
All of a sudden,
I move away.
Prius, you notice that one of the minotaurs rears back in pain as it's moving into the squares over here.
Okay.
As they're moving into this space, you see one of them go, ah!
Okay, cool.
And they're in pain.
I'm going to be calling at them and calling them the worst insults that a Prius man can utter.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you use gas, fossil fuels, things like that, right? It's like carbon neutral. I mean, you're just like
What's
really
your
getting at it, right?
Yeah.
You're not carbon neutral. At which point, all of a sudden, Drump shows back up here on the end. And so, did everybody go on your side?
No.
I
Yes.
haven't yet.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
You two still need to go.
All I'm doing is readying to light this thing on fire when appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just hit jump again.
All right.
Same.
Why does everybody want to hit Drump? Go for David.
He's the one keeping
Killed
us
my
from...
brother.
I got a 17, which I think is AC
Let me look at the
2.
chart.
Yeah, AC2.
Fudge! Are you kidding me? That hits.
We played that on
Okay.
Wednesday. That was Fudge during
14.
Executioner that we played on Wednesday.
They are just nailing these rolls tonight, folks.
That is
Hey,
9
Yagos.
points of damage.
Yagos, 9 points.
Night Jaggers.
Drump. Drump's dead. Boop. Drump falls
Ooh.
magnificently, reaching for you with hands and claws and teeth as he hits the ground.
Yeah, Rodrigo does a little bow and says, un enemigo valiente. But then turns because he's got more stuff to do.
I'm gonna light this thing on fire now. Now that we have an entry, now that we have a way out,
Well, hold
I'm
on.
gonna light this thing on fire.
Swordmaster Palladir is up next.
Palladir would hit.
You light it on
rolled a
fire.
14 to hit an AC 5 with stone,
That would miss.
and he just yeets a stone angrily in the general
Goes
direction.
right by.
Yeah.
Now,
Be gone.
Dave,
Yes.
you must calculate your next move very carefully.
Really?
Is this really what you want to do? You know, I almost burnt a house down one time with a fire.
Look, just because you guys don't know how to cook cutlets without burning a place to the ground. A place, by the way, whose attic had every major D&D book since the dawn of time. And if that house had gone up, y'all would have like burned a national treasure.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can't believe you remembered that podcast.
I guess I did. I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna light this thing on fire, and then I'm gonna go into this room.
Night bees. Okay, so you pop the light. I want you to give me a dex check. Because you know this is some really serious raw shit going on right now. If you are you're freaking out, bro. There's Minotaurs charging you.
Are they charging?
And they're charging, bro.
All right.
Minotaurs don't walk, they charge.
All right.
And so you're thinking, can I get this lit? 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 So let's do a dex check and let's see how you do on lighting that.
I'm holding the party torch.
Yeah, let's see how that you throw the torch.
It's already lit.
Give me a dex check. Well, you may miss.
All right. Fucking, why is my dex?
I gotta give my NPCs a chance, bro.
You do.
Accidentally light your foot.
Yeah. 14.
Oh, that's really high.
Yeah, under.
You need to get under a 14.
Yeah, under a. My dex is a 10, so. Nope. I don't make my dex check.
Hey, as it's a really high stress moment, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been in interviews. We know what high stress moments are like. You got to make it or break it within that 1 second. And Prius, he looks back at y'all and says, "I got this, bro." And he got the torch and he goes to go drop it on the oil. But that whole movement from here to there is a little complicated and it drops. At which point he's fumbling and he starts to push it with his feet into the oil. At which point one of the Minotaurs makes it out of the space before the fire starts to light up. So let's take a look at what damage looks like for the fire. Do you want Davin to go first or David to go first?
I want David to go first.
Okay, so David...
David only gave me 2 damage last time.
Yeah, David made it out of the immediate breach of fire.
Yep.
But unfortunately, Davin found himself in 6 points of fire.
Good.
And is running towards you guys full speed. Let me go update that. Davin died.
Awesome.
Sorry. Davin died.
Awesome.
Davin fell where he stood as the flame reached into his nostrils and took away the oxygen, which is the lifeblood of life. And, he fell into the flames, passing out and died.
I'll take
At which point,
whatever it takes, I'm in.
Yeah, whatever it takes. David is right on top of Prius. And misses. Back to the party.
Thank goodness. Okay. I think that Prius is going to shield up and try and push David into the fire.
Oh, strength check. With your shield +2 or -2.
I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Let's roll some damage. Why don't you roll some damage? 2d6.
Oh,
Let's see what comes up.
Dang, dude, that's a lot of damage. I love it.
Well, he fell into the fire.
Yeah, 6.
Okay. David's pissed right now.
He's prone, right, in fire.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's pissed. He's mad. His
Yeah.
favorite mentor, Drump, is dead.
Yeah, and he's
His
prone.
best friend, Davin, has died.
So
He's
all
actually
these-
on Davin a little bit.
All these guys with swords in their hands get advantage on this attack. Not in this edition.
All
though,
right.
so that sucks.
Let's go to Rodrigo. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to attack. That is 16 plus 3, so 19.
God. That
Oh,
hits.
man. I just grabbed a bunch of dice out of this big old sack. I don't know.
Are we even playing Dungeons and
sitting-
Dragons,
they've
or are
been
we
sitting
just
here-
playing hit?
We were playing
been-
Dungeons and Dragons.
They've been charging. These have been charging for years because I pulled them out of a box before we played this game, so they're ready to go.
Yes.
Um,
They got all the
that's
juice.
That's 8 points of damage.
All right, let me mark off 8.
on
Still
top
on
of
the
the
game.
6 it already had. Nice.
Oh, it's David. He's like a Super Bull. Strong like bull. David's strong like bull.
Shit.
I played a song in jazz band. It's called "Strong Like Bull." It was very good.
Strong like bull. All right, there. What do we? Okay, so if we had to look, Shade Master, I think you're in the. You're in this. What are you doing? You're on the other side of the fire per se,
Mhm.
but you have some. If you have long range, you can make this happen.
I have almost exclusively long range. I don't suppose in OD&D is it possible for me to hide first and then get a second backstab?
No, with all the fire in the way, it won't happen.
Okay.
You just get
I
a
will
regular
just-
attack.
I'll just take up a good position and take a shot.
Excellent.
It's in its back anyway, so it counts. So that's not +8. That's only +4.
Oh, only.
I
How do you manage
Why
it?
even bother?
yeah, 13 +4, so 17.
Which is AC,
AC 2.
3. Oh, 2.
God damn it, that hits. Okay, roll your damage.
4 + 3, so 7 points of damage.
Are you guys even playing the same game I'm playing? Okay.
Dude, this is comeuppance for all the PC death you've gotten tonight.
Oh my god. Okay, so still
on
in the
my
game.
Third character of the day. I'm on
Still-
third character of the day.
Okay, that is kind of good though. Actually, if I had to pick that, that's pretty good. So, as my friend in Turkey say, Spaka. What do you do next? That's hat, by the way, in Turkish.
We
Yeah,
figured you were
Yeah,
looking
just
at
just making sure you knew.
various
I mean, I
languages
hang
and
out with my Turkish friends all the time.
Do you just
Spaka.
have Google Translate pulled up, and then you have hat on the side that says English, and then you just keep scrolling down the languages? I know how it works.
Did you say there was a benefit for prone for melee attacks?
No,
Say it again.
No, not in this
No.
edition. In
Okay.
other
Okay.
editions, you
Then-
get benefits, but not this one.
Yes.
No,
Then I
no.
was going to say Paladin very much does not hit unless they have like an AC of 15.
I fucking live to fight Dave, the Prius, out of the flames,
I hit like a Prius.
much like
Not
Terminator,
very hard.
I pushed him a little
jumping.
bit.
Silently.
Did you say Earhart? Did you say Amelia Earhart? Which
No, I said I hit like a Prius. I push him a little bit.
Oh yeah, out of the flames, like Terminator in the movie you'll never see. Oh, let me check. Nope, AC4.
C4.
Does that hit?
No,
Damn.
no, not with my shield up. No way.
All right, so roll to kill my guy.
I
Go
mean,
with Dave.
do you really want us to roll it out, or do you want to see how
I
it happens?
mean-
Okay, cool. I'm gonna push him back into that fire with my shield.
One roll. Give me one roll. Let's see what happens.
No, you burn now. You
Yeah.
burn.
All right, I must roll a 7 or less, and I rolled a 7.
It's amazing.
Are you kidding me?
I got it on
What'd
the
you
money.
roll?
My strength
Oh,
is
mine
for
is-
shit.
Well, -2 for the shield too, so you actually rolled a 5.
Oh,
Is what happened last time. So
well, there you go.
What'd you hit?
I pushed him with my. I used the shield and I pushed him into the
All
fire.
right, back in the flames. Roll 2d6.
That's a
You're
7.
gonna push him.
That's 7.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay, still in the game. Next to kill David.
I'll finish these. I put my good die away, but that's a 15, which is AC 4, I think.
Oh, that misses.
Okay.
I might get one more attack. Let's
hit 'em all.
see how this goes with Shade Master.
I put my die that was rolling so well away for you, Rich.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very nice of you.
I just stare down this Minotaur. I can see past the Minotaur, and I can see Palladir, and I can see...
Just like Locke's eyes, just tears streaming.
I see Galadir's fallen body, and I just, not even looking at the Minotaur, loose one final arrow.
A fate arrow.
I rolled an 18 total.
An arrow for the ages sails through the skies, guided by.
Roll damage. You can't miss this.
A soul still burns. Another 4, so 4 plus 3, that's 7 points of damage.
Your arrow strikes true. It runs down the hallway. There's flames coming up. It just flicks right through the flames.
Being guided
It
by
strikes
a
the Minotaur
voice.
in the back of the head, right where the
still bounces.
spine meets that Minotaur body. At which point you hear a low.
It's so dramatic.
As it falls forward and dies.
I lock eyes with Palladir once more, and I say, "This is what we wanted."
I hate you all.
And then Palladir turns around and walks into the shadows.
As your party regroups,
I succeed on hiding.
Yeah. We don't know where you are.
as your party regroups and finds their way in the throne room, it is covered with gold inlays and gems and bright stones. More gold than you can spend in your lifetime. The Cobalt,
I'm gonna get busy on
Mystery
that part.
Mine, the Untold Dungeon has been solved. And I hate you all. I'm gonna have a shot for David.
What is the what's up here? Further up.
Oh, let's take a look.
If we've solved the
After I-
dungeon, can you just
Yeah, let's have
After I have
some post dungeon review.
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's take a look. Reveal areas. Boop.
Oh man.
Right?
Oh man.
So
Those are
what
all
room
bad.
is that? Let me look at my cross-reference sheet. That's room 6. Ah, this is the magic user space.
This?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what does
The
that
room you're
mean?
entered was once a magic user space. You see tables and documents and lab equipment all over the place. You smell the smell of many failed experiments, sulfur, things in the air that are acrid to your nose. Of course, there's a zombie named Zach hanging out for you in that space. And there's also a wand of paralyzation, a save versus paralysis, and not too sure why I gave you a save versus paralysis. I'm not too sure why that was there, but it was there.
Is it a trap?
Somehow that came up in chat. Oh, hey. Any other? I got a giveaway to do.
You do?
I do. I have a giveaway to do.
Oh shit. Okay.
Larry gave us a run for 2 Dungeon to give away tonight. So we have a giveaway. Now, how many people are in chat? Is anybody in chat?
10
Is
or
anybody
so.
still there?
Yeah, we got peeps. We got peeps here. Let me.
We
Fire
got
up
peeps in chat?
Let me fire up
So-
the giveaway.
Oh yeah,
machine.
okay. We got at least one hanging out. I saw Heather pop it. So this is for MVP of the night.
Oh,
So what we want to do is look back on, and this is something I do during my Gen Con games. I always make everybody vote on MVP. And I say, think about who pulled a clutch play. Think about maybe who brought this great experience the entire night. But what we're looking for is that person. We're looking for the MVP. So everybody in chat, you guys can't look in chat. This is Virtual True Dungeon. Someone that's playing this game tonight, from Rodrigo to Prius to Sombrero to Jeff Dunham. One of them is going to get a free spot May 22nd in a True Dungeon run.
Everybody look at your calendars. Are you free May 22nd?
We have full tokens. All you got to do is show up. We'll tell you what character to load, and you can have a great time playing True Dungeon virtually with the crew. Dave might be there. Sometimes he makes it. I know Larry will be there. Ryan will be there. Al. But what I need is who's MVP. So drop into maybe Twitch chat who you want to vote for, so I can look at that.
Do we get
you
votes?
guys? What?
Do we get votes?
You guys vote also, because
Okay.
normally there's not a Twitch chat. Normally
Right.
it's just me and the crew, and I make the crew vote for who's MVP.
Okay.
But I'm letting Twitch chat join in.
Okay.
So you guys maybe drop DM to me in
A DM?
in Discord.
Okay.
Or you drop it just in OD&D. I mean, I don't want anybody to give up their goods if they don't feel like giving up their goods. But pick who tonight was the player that made the game tonight. And they're going to get the ability to do virtual True Dungeon. And if they can't do it May 22nd, well, it just, that sucks. But hopefully they could.
Trying to figure out where to put. You gave me so many options of where to send my vote. No.
I know.
Would you
right?
like to send your? Would you like just to type your vote in OD&D
I
in
got
the
it.
room we're
I
in?
did
do
the
that.
thing. I did the thing.
Um,
We already got some votes in chat. So yeah, chat. Who do you think was MVP for the night? Put that in chat.
Dom's hat has a vote already.
Got a couple of votes already, buddy.
Yeah. Oh wow, there's two.
Yeah. Yeah, Dom, your hat is working.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, look at that spoiler.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I know the way this is going.
All right, so we have just to kind of clear the air for everybody on chat. We have two currently in chat voting for Dom, just because of the hat alone. The hat really did do a lot of work tonight. And so if anybody else wants to vote for Dom's hat or any other, character, you may vote in the chat.
Jeff Dunham's meat puppet.
I was going to say, to be fair, if you voted for Galadier's hat, that was at one point Lenny. So you're technically voting for two people.
Right.
Oh, I like Arsqueef. He goes, the minute Ethan let his hair down,
That's right.
everybody squealed a little because that hair is robust.
Now
I
behind
squealed
the
a little.
scenes,
I went, ooh.
we are also voting. Ethan has a vote, and Andy has a vote, and then Dom has two more votes. So I think Dom, you've won.
Yeah, I think so.
I think my
Dom,
hat might
I know you
possible.
might be in the worst time zone for joining us May 22nd at 5:30 in the Central Standard Time Zone.
So
it's 6:30
No,
Eastern.
that's fairly standard for me.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Is it not terrible?
No, that
We
works
would
fine.
love. Have you played Virtual True Dungeon before?
Nope.
Okay, check your calendar. Get back to me on Discord. You're in if you can make it work.
hey, Rich,
If
are we
not,
allowed to
It goes to
stream?
Andy.
Are we allowed to stream this insanity? Are we allowed to live stream Virtual True Dungeon? Is that a thing that we can get permission from them to do?
You know, my
Because like we're like
My,
all up in their business. Like surely we know.
Should at least try, I think, because
Yeah.
You know, my first boss I ever had in life. He had a great thing for me one time when I did something. I came and asked to do something. And he goes, "You can either ask for forgiveness or beg for permission."
Yeah, I don't know if I want to ask for forgiveness from like a
Are you sure?
a legal entity.
Do we just do it?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do True Dungeon that way, dude. That's like that. Dude,
Okay.
like the
That community would turn on us and beat us down in a heartbeat.
right. I want to get permission first.
Dom, how much do you want to be complicit in a crime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like
I think it's my hat that would be complicit by the vote anyway.
imagine
It
imagine
is?
a situation where they're like, all right, you guys did a thing we don't like. That's a 1-year ban.
Hold
Like,
on, I'm looking for my
Dude, I would
notes.
feel
wrote
so
some
terrible.
notes. This is May 22nd at 5:38, and it is the brand new adventure. So they will not go for streaming, I guarantee you.
Oh, because it's a new adventure.
Yep, it's Ashwood Abbey. So it's a brand new adventure they've never run before.
All right.
So they won't go for streaming.
Yeah.
Because
all right.
it's not like one of the ones that we ran 2 times.
It's like 5 years
It
old.
is.
Yeah.
It's brand new. It's
All right.
only coming out that
All right.
weekend.
All right.
So, Dom, let's email over in Discord on the side and get some
Fax
stuff.
me a message.
And dude, have you ever done Virtual True Dungeon?
Nope.
Have you ever done True Dungeon?
I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what this is.
True Dungeon, dude. True Dungeon's only in the U.S. Dom, you don't like travel to U.S. gaming conventions on the regular, right?
I have never done. No.
Yeah. See.
It is.
Well, you know, I
I
know a
know what I've tried
podcast.
before.
Oh my
I know this podcast that has several very informative episodes about True Dungeon
Oh,
that you
you're
could
so-
give a listen to.
You're not talking about ours, right? Because there's like another one out there that's probably more informative.
Okay,
We're
well, I got
never
one
informative.
that's
We
I
talk.
got one that's
We're never informative.
slightly informative, very entertaining.
And the
Dom,
nice
we
thing
would
is you
love
don't
to
have a
have
lot of
you
episodes
along
to
in our
catch up.
run. I hope this can work out time frame wise, because it's great bringing new people to this. In this Virtual True Dungeon, they've done an incredible job. This last run I did was a lot of fun. The run I did with Dave the time before was a great time. We had a blast.
Yeah, it's think of it as all of us players. We're all like a room full of wizards, and we are all controlling a single golem who must solve a puzzle in order to survive.
Yeah.
And so we were
Right.
looking through the eyes of the golem, and we were telling
Yeah.
the golem what to do, and it's all of us getting to tell the golem what to do at the same time, and the golem's life is on the line.
And he has like a GoPro on his chest. So like it's like, dude, go to the left.
Yeah,
Dude, go to the right.
yeah,
Dude, go to the left.
Yeah,
And he's
ours-
like,
Arsqueef is in
It's
on
Twitch
this.
plays
Look at him.
Pokemon for D&D.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
I
bunch
mean,
of
I'm
goodness in there.
so down.
Yeah.
I was so down before I knew what it
Yeah.
was.
You should definitely listen to the podcast episodes though, because it may not be informative about what True Dungeon is, but it will prepare you to play True Dungeon with this particular group of people.
Oh, I very much intend to.
Yeah. It'll be good. It'll be good. All right.
all right, so I'll contact Larry afterwards, and 100% this is going to be great. I really hope you can join us, because when he said, "Hey, I got something to offer up," and he was talking about the players, I said, "Oh my God, we're going to be golden." I wouldn't let Dave win, by the way. Sorry, Dave, wasn't going to let you win.
Dude, whatever.
But I said out of the other 3, it would be beautiful to have them on the team. So it would be a great time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
I
were good.
very much look forward to it.
Awesome.
I'm sure the timing will work, given like that's fairly normal time for me, and I'm not often busy. So
Good.
Cool. Well,
All right.
everybody at home, you are all awesome. Thank you so much for all the engagement and helping us roll up our characters, right? Clutch stats there, gang. You all were awesome at getting the stats that we needed. I'm going to hit the raid button, and we're going to go over to... Oh, hey, the con save is streaming. I never get to raid the con save. So we're going to raid these cats. Oh, they're playing, looks like Technoshock tonight. That's great. So this is their Cyberpunk game that they are playing.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, we're gonna raid these guys. We're buds with the con save. They're up in our discords. We're in their discord. They're great humans. So we're gonna raid them. They're currently playing Cyberpunk, which is how we got to meet them. Everybody at home, thanks a ton for tuning in. This was so much fun with all of you. It really enhanced the experience. As always, have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits.
hey.
Ooh, you got to be quicker than that.